7:08 right here on today's hit music, Q92. Good morning, everybody. Now we're in the 7 o'clock hour. Oh, and it's a Stanley Cup hour. We are giving away a Q92 branded Stanley Cup right here on today's hit music, Q92. When you hear the cue to call this hour, be caller number 10, you'll win it. It's that simple, my friends. We're doing it next 2 hours, as a matter of fact. Next 2 hours. 9 o'clock hour, giving away passes to Crackpot's Comedy Club for 2 shows tonight. Hopefully you can go tonight. 7 o'clock show and a 9 o'clock show. We're going to give those away in the 9 o'clock hour. Plus, as always, in the 9 o'clock hour, we'll be chatting it up with Maddie Zurikowski from the Hall of Fame Village, as we like to do. So, welcome. We have made it again to a Friday. Only this time you get rewarded with a 3-day weekend. Some of you a 4. I'm a little jealous of you bragging about that earlier in the show. But you know what? Hey, they're your PTO day.
That's right.
And taking one gives you 4 days off. So I can't really look at you and shake my head at that one. I think you made a good choice. So well done. Enjoy your 3 or 4 day weekend. You guys get ready to grill out, maybe have a fire, take the boat out in the lake.
All of the above.
Whatever you're doing, go to a ball game. Hope you guys enjoy it. Looks like it's going to be at least warm, summer-like weather this weekend. Might be dodging a little rain, but I don't think a washout by any stretch of the means.
No, I don't think so.
So it should be a good weekend for you guys. Memorial Day weekend, the unofficial kickoff of summer. It was a beautiful moon this morning driving in.
You know what? It was gorgeous last night. It was like real hazy and bright. And is it a full moon? It's close if it's not.
Close. I don't think it's a full, but it's close.
Yeah.
It's close. And man, what was it like? I looked down, it was like 5:06. Dawn was breaking. Like,
yeah.
Wow.
It's real early right now.
It. My favorite time of year.
I know.
Get to enjoy this till about August.
Well, and don't forget, while you're partying this weekend, obviously, please still remember the reason for the weekend. It's so very important to those who have given their lives for our freedom so that we can celebrate the kickoff to summer. But it's also a back in the day weekend. So make sure that you take us with you to all of your parties and cookouts and maybe on the boat, what have you. And then real quick, I just have to say congratulations this morning to Sophia graduating from Ursuline High School on Sunday. So congrats, girl.
Youngstown Ursuline?
Yeah.
How do you know Sophie?
Lucas is...
Oh, you don't? It's
no, yeah.
Oh,
Lucas watches us on YouTube every day. It's his daughter.
The not daughter goes to Ursuline.
I know.
Yes, she does. Where her Stanley was stolen.
Yeah, you did tell me about that. That's a bummer.
You know, I haven't wrote back yet, and I need to. I just saw it this morning at like 4 a.m, and I was half asleep. A listener won a Stanley Cup and wanted to donate it to my not daughter.
Oh my gosh, that was so nice.
Because she said she won it with Nicolina, and she wants to regift it to her. She's like, I felt so extremely bad hearing how she worked and paid for that with her own money, and it was stolen from her.
Christian, that's
I want to pay it forward. Someone had paid it forward to me at my local Walmart the other day, and it reminded me that there are still genuinely good people out there. I've been looking for something to do to pay it forward like that person did for me, and without a doubt would like you to take it home to her. If you need to call me to verify or anything, I would gladly do so. Emily, that's very, very sweet.
So nice.
We're not eligible to win things on this radio station.
Yeah.
So I really can't, but just the gesture alone tells me the kind of human being you are.
Yeah, that's awesome.
And I'm glad that someone sent good fortune your way.
Mm-hmm.
How cool is that? That someone helped you out or did that for you for no reason and helped you at Walmart. There are good people still out there, man.
There are. And when those rare moments of just pure compassion and just humanity shine through, you got to grab onto them.
You never know you never know whose day you're helping. You never know what people are going through. And that person at Walmart that helped Emily, she decided instead of just thank you, she's like, you know what? I'm going to pay it forward. So the gesture, it tells me everything to know about you. And God bless you for that. But we're not eligible to win things with this. And that's fair. We work here. It's not right.
Yeah, no, I get it. I understand it.
But that's too kind. And I will write you back personally. You don't hear this right now, but it was 4 a.m. when I read it, and I had to get a shower and get to work. And I was walking around. I was doing the Popeye one eye open, like
trying to make it through the hallways without stubbing a toe.
Oh, I woke up at 4 a.m. Sometimes I wake up 4. I'm like, Today I was just like, even though I know it's Friday and we got the weekend, I just woke up. I was like, oh my god,
yeah,
it's 4 a.m. It's time to get up. Everyone's sleeping. Everyone looks. Even the dogs look so peaceful.
I know. Everybody was snoozing at my house when I left too.
Snoring. Even the dogs look extra comfy. I was like, you. I'll see y'all later.
It's tempting to like slam a door or a drawer or something just so that they know, like, I'm up.
Yeah. Like, I'll see y'all later. And like Lauren said, that back in the day weekend goes on through Monday night, and it's all brought to you by our friends at Sarda. Don't get sorta smart. Get smart. Everything you need to know at sardaonline.com/smart. So let us know what you want to hear from the 90s, early 2000s. We will get them on. As a matter of fact, going to a text request right now. Good morning, Christian. How about some Chingy Holiday Inn? We can do it.
That's a good one.
It's Q92. Oh, my God, the top rope. And being forced to tolerate extreme conditions. Guests can get sunburn on shade-free beaches or shiver in October wind, getting attacked by bees. I have been to the summer wedding with bees.
I was stung as a flower girl at a wedding by bees.
Yeah.
They went up my dress.
Not good.
And I wigged. I was like 6.
Dude, I get it. I mean, the outdoor wedding looks great on paper.
Yeah.
But you don't know what the weather's going to be that day. And if you got food around, a bunch of bees, it's not fun.
No,
I don't mind chewing a fly. There's bees.
Yeah, that hurts.
Those sting.
Some people are allergic to them.
So that's the list. What do you guys in the text line have to say about things you hate about weddings as a guest? Someone said assigned seating.
Yeah. Oh,
Hate
my
it.
goodness. So awkward.
Children. I have my own, but they stay home, LOL. I know it's not convenient for everyone. And the cocktail hour of waiting. I hate. There are people that do not want kids at weddings. I've been to weddings that had no kids.
We didn't go to a family member's wedding just this past year, just a few months ago in Florida, even though we're very close with them because they said no children.
Even your age kids in high school?
My kids are 15. At the time, they were 15 and 17, and they still.
I understand.
So we didn't make the trip.
I got you. Text line, the people. That's what I hate at weddings. The awkward, forced socialization at tables. See, you know me. You're going to sit me at a table with a bunch of people I don't know? I'm not going to say anything.
It's only happened to us a couple of times. Most of the time, we know at least a few other people there, so we get sat at their table, which is ideal.
Yeah.
And we have such a big family that if our whole family is invited, we take our own table. So it's all good.
Yeah.
But in the few instances that we've had to sit with other people, it is incredibly awkward because you're like, oh, how do you know? Do you know the bride or the groom?
Okay.
Right. And then you've got to start with this chit chat that just nobody wants.
What do you do? It doesn't matter.
Right.
Text message, brides and bridezillas I hate at weddings.
We had one of those too.
Text message. Paying for them. I have 5 daughters. Money sign, money sign, money sign, money sign.
Holy crap.
God bless you. God bless you, sir.
Yeah, that's expensive.
That adds up, doesn't it? Good Lord. Yeah, the not daughter found out that mom and not dad were not lying about curfew when she got pulled over for curfew. And I got a call from the Austintown Police Department.
Oh, my Lord.
Which I got a little scared at first. I was like, yeah?
Yeah.
Why are you calling me when my not daughter's out?
Mm-hmm.
And he was like, it's past curfew. Like, Jesus. And literally that week we had the conversation with her. She thought we were making it up.
No, they're not playing.
She thought we were making up curfew. We were just being typical parents trying to like, no, there really is. I'm like, grant you, I'm not saying like they're going to pull every kid over they see, but I mean, they can't pop you for curfew if they want.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Karma must have been like, this girl didn't believe her parents. Send in the police.
He was really nice.
I'm sure.
Jake, you ever been pulled over and get out of it?
Yeah, I've only been pulled over one time and I got out of it.
What'd you do?
I wasn't familiar with the area. It was a couple years ago. I was dating this girl at the time. She also lived far away, and I was driving home late at night, and the road kept changing speed limits every 5 miles. It was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And I had no idea where I was because I never went that way before. And she goes, I got you going 55 and a 35. I said, oh, that's not good. And I just right there, I assumed I was getting a ticket. And
because you said that.
No, because of how fast I was going.
The 20 mile per hour discrepancy.
Yeah. So then I was like, oh, okay. And then she was super nice, and it was during Christmas time, and so she gave me like a warning, but it was like please donate a toy to our Christmas drive because it was during Christmas time. So,
did you?
No, I wanted to, but I was never.
Oh my gosh!
I wanted to, but I was never in that area again, and I didn't even know where that.
Wow. Well, Timmy had no gift this year, Jake. Thanks a lot.
Yeah. Oh my goodness!
All she
you
asked.
sped, did not get fined. We're asked to donate like a $10 or $20 toy.
I wanted to, and I was going to, but I didn't know where that sheriff's office was, and it was like an hour or two out of my way. It was out of my way of like over an hour.
Wow.
Maybe they had a QR code where you could have just donated money so they could have bought a gift.
Maybe.
But you didn't do that much homework.
Out of the kindness of her heart, she said, I'm not going to give you a ticket. Could you just donate a toy?
Yeah.
To children who need toys. And Jake said, no.
Not only am I going to take the fact that
I'm
you
going
just
to
let
buy
me
a toy
out of
and play with it myself.
Ticket. Yeah.
And then just throw it out.
Be like, hey, kids.
I'm going to think of that kid and laugh.
That's awful.
Text message. Wow, Jake. Wow.
Jacob.
Put this on the list. Jake ruins Christmases.
Q92.
It's going to be a great day to get outside. Maybe some graduation festivities, maybe some lawn work. 78 degrees for the high. A lot of sunshine on the way. Overnight, clear and starry with a low near 58. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great day.
I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. Messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more responses. And 13% if you compliment her tattoo. But glasses, your chances go up 39% that she writes back to you.
How in God's name would you come up with percentages like this? What did you
I don't know.
put out a national call? If you've got glasses and eyes,
You look at the, I guess.
and you online date,
I
we
ass-
want to talk to you.
I assume that they can look at everything that gets a response. I imagine they can see everything that goes on in the world of Zeus, and that they see complimenting with glasses gets more responses. Maybe there's some, I don't know.
Why are they reading people's messages?
Because it's the internet. Everyone does it.
No, they should not be reading those. And Zeus, like if it's private messaging and you're getting a compliment,
5 minutes away from a look at sports right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you. And don't forget, coming up at this hour, we're going to give you another opportunity to win a Stanley Cup, a Q92 branded Stanley Cup. It's beautiful. We
gorgeous.
gave away a few yesterday. We gave away a lot yesterday, actually.
yeah, we did.
We have a chance to give away more today. So be listening. Be listening. That's coming up 330-450-9292. Also, it's a back in the day weekend brought to you by Sarda. So send in your requests on what you want to hear. 90s, early 2K. You guys have been great already. We played some amazing things since I got here.
I know.
5:30.
I enjoyed the 311 on my way in.
311 was good. I mean, people have requested. We played NSYNC, Panic, 50, Prince, Michael Jackson, SWV, STP, Silk, Chingy. They've all been heard.
Do we have M to M Mirror Mirror?
That is a deep cut.
I love that song.
Is it M, the number 2 M?
Yes. M number 2 M.
Typed it in. The lag is back, so you have to bear with me.
Okay.
I do not see that at all.
Maybe just put in Mirror Mirror, because God knows how it's in. It could be MTWOM.
Yeah. It could be a dot or a space off, and it won't show.
Yeah.
Typed in mirror to see what shows up for mirror. No, we just
How do
have
we not have that?
Man in the Mirror and Mirrors by Justin Timberlake is all we have. I'm sorry. Payroll girl checking in. Good morning, payroll girl. So, mirror, mirror, lie to me. Show me what I want to see.
Yeah, that's
Someone text in.
Yep, those are the lyrics.
Well, it's not in our system.
That stinks.
Good morning, Christian. Waking up the last day of school for Latonia.
Ooh.
Happy Friday to you and Lauren.
Thanks.
There you go.
Happy Friday to you.
So there you go. Can you please tell Taylor and Olivia good morning on their last day of 7th and 9th grade school this year.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, have an awesome day today.
That's got to be a great feeling.
I know. It's so liberating, right? To walk out and be like, bye.
Some people are already done.
I know. My kid's got to go. Well, my son is the only one still in school. He's out next Thursday, but he only has exams next week. Today is really his last day of like real school. When I say real, like going to classes.
Yeah.
And then next week's just exams. So one day he's there for like an hour and 20 minutes.
Yeah, no, that's all. I believe that's all. Not daughter. This is it as far as like a week of school and class.
Yeah.
And then next week, I believe, like you said, it's just going in for finals.
Yeah.
She done. And she done.
How did we get here so quick? It seems like these last, like, I don't know, maybe 4 weeks have just like flown.
It's been a little insane.
Yeah.
It's been slightly insane to see all the like you said, like, and we're done. And school's over.
Yep.
I'm like, how? How is that possible? But that time, teachers about to have those few months off. what I mean? The lunch ladies, the custodians work, I think, year round a little bit. I don't know.
Yeah, I think they do. I mean, they maintain and.
It's crazy. It's crazy, but the end of the school year is here. Congratulations to all the college grads, high school grads, grade school grads, junior high, get ready to go to high school. You did it.
You did.
You did it. You know, Louisville just did last night was their graduation, I believe.
Yeah, my
Someone
nephew was
texted
there.
about that. Yeah, so
Mhm.
congrats to them. Hard to believe we're here already. It's hard to believe it's Memorial Day weekend. But
I
I'm glad it
know.
is. But I'm glad it is.
Me too.
It's Jaquan Tipsy. It's Q92 at 7:20. What was your craziest day at any job you ever had? I had a couple. Not so much here, but at my other one in Youngstown.
Mhm.
I'll say the craziest day is when the police escorted one of my coworkers out of the building. Like, came in. Escorted. I was told to stay in the production room and not come out
Oh,
until it was okay.
was it? It wasn't here.
Oh, I just said it. I was in Youngstown.
Okay, that's what I thought.
Yeah. Yeah, there was, and I think I've told this story before, but there was a salesperson. Now, he was a very large man.
Okay.
Not only was he big in like girthness,
Mm-hmm.
but he was like
Did you just say girth?
girth.
Okay.
He was like 6'6".
Yeah.
So like Paul Bunyan like man. And he was a legend. There were some websites where you order dates with women. And apparently they were
He was ordering some dates with women.
well, in places where he was going to do quote sales calls.
Oh.
And unfortunately, a little oversight that he made is that his office had a window, and his computer screen faced the window.
They didn't have like IT that like all of a sudden was like, zing, somebody's doing something they shouldn't.
Female, I believe, one or two female employees saw it, went down, and they did some investigation. I don't think it took too long. Because I believe this is true too, it was also on his favorites tab.
Oh, let's bookmark that for later.
It wasn't like, all right, we need a real good computer guy to dig in and see what we can find. Oh, it's right there.
Yeah.
So, yeah, he was police escorted out, and I was told to stay in the production room and not come out until I was told.
Yeah.
And I remember thinking, at the time, I had no idea. I just get told, hey, stay in here, don't come out till I tell you. And that was it. And the door shuts.
Yeah.
I was like, what? I did come out. And then I saw 3 police escorting out. There was no tussle. There was no physical. But that was an odd day.
Yeah.
That was a very odd day at work. You don't see that a lot.
I can imagine.
The neighbor next to me that decided the week of to schedule their open house the exact same day, exact same time as mine.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Do you think that was like on purpose?
Yes.
Yeah. I think so too. I 100% agree with you.
And it screwed both of us. So in screwing up yours, in mine, you also screwed up yours. So
that's got to make you feel good though. At least there's
no, it didn't, because our open house didn't go well at all. So no, it didn't. It pissed me off.
Yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, like,
do you know this neighbor?
You know me. I don't know any of my neighbors.
Yeah.
Okay, Jamie does. Jamie. I don't.
Okay.
I could be standing right in front of her, and even if I knew who she was, I wouldn't know her name. I don't know any of my neighbors' names except for one. I don't care to. You know me. When I had my house in Alliance, I never talked to my neighbor.
Yeah.
If I saw him, how you doing? Hi. It was always pleasant.
Yeah.
But never would go out of my way, would never want to go over and say, hey, what's going on? I'm Christian. I'm your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So no, and this one I don't know at all. I do know our places have the exact same square footage. They listed theirs almost $100,000 more than ours.
Oh, well, that was good for you.
They already dropped it down. And we put ours on the market, and they saw our open house, and literally 2 days later scheduled theirs for the exact same day, the exact same time.
See, what I would have done if I found out about that,
pretty crappy.
I would have canceled our open house, moved it to a different day, and made sure that it was like stated in the description, $100,000 less.
Well, we found some people went to both.
Yeah.
And they told us that their person was already saying, we're looking at the price again.
Okay, but that's $100,000. That is,
They already came down 30.
that's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I just thought that was I don't know if it's because they thought maybe our price was so much cheaper that was a shot at them. And that was their like receipt. Well, we'll do our open
No,
house.
that is what your real estate
But I'm
agent is
like-
for, to do comps and to price it
Yeah.
appropriately.
Yeah.
Obviously, their real estate agent sucks.
And their real estate agent asked mine if we could like why don't we team up and do this together?
No.
And ours said no.
Yeah.
No, that's the dumbest thing I've ever
Yeah.
heard. Why would I do that?
Good for her.
I love her.
Oh, I
She's
know.
awesome. But yeah, that was my rage. So now we're waiting to see if she does it again because we have another one. We want
What are you going to do if they do?
nothing I can do. What can I do? I can't keep moving around.
I know, but you need to sell this condo, which is really nice, by the way. So
I
if
know.
anybody is looking to move to the Mahoning County area, Christian's
Ugh.
got a deal for you.
Telling you, Foreman Township, Canfield School District.
I'm trying to do what I can over here for
No,
you.
but I can't keep shifting.
No, I know.
I'm just like, I don't know why you would even want
Dude,
to put your. I'm serious. I'm trying to like see where it made sense for that.
ask the ice cream truck to come to your open house. So it pulls all the people away from hers.
I
Do
just
it. I dare you. It'd be so amazing.
the Kona ice truck.
Yeah. Why not?
Just park in front of my condo.
Yeah.
Mine.
I think it'd be great.
But I'm trying to seriously, like, from their point of view, why would you schedule for the same time
I'll
as
come if
someone
you bring
else?
Kona.
Like, does that make any business sense to me?
No.
I'm trying to honestly,
Yeah,
like,
because it's a competitive listing that's cheaper than yours.
by a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to, I don't know. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted, but I have rage with my neighbor that I don't know. Wouldn't know her if I know it's a woman, but I wouldn't know her if she walked in front of me right now. That's how little I pay. It is amazing, folks, how oblivious I can be in life.
Residents in Mahoning County, if you want Kona ice on Sunday, text the station. We'll send you the address.
I am not getting Kona ice. Well, my mom had
You
some,
should.
my mom had some great advice.
What'd she say?
$7:36 right here on today's Hit Music Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here with you on your Friday morning. Still to come this hour, the Q to call to win a Q92 branded Stanley Cup. We're going to give that away this hour. Also, next hour, it's a free advice Friday. Anyone needs any advice, anything in their life, we are here to help you as always. You can call us up, text us, even put a comment on Facebook, YouTube, or X where the show is live right now. Good morning to all you guys watching. And we're here to help you out like we do every Friday. We just found out Maddie Zurakowski won't be joining us today from Hall of Fame Village.
Well, I mean, understandably so. They're helping out with the ribs burn off happening. 10-year hiatus coming back over at the Pro Football Hall of Fame. So they're helping their friends out, getting ready for that for today.
Big day.
Huge
Big
day.
weekend. Love it. Someone said my daughter graduates junior high today. Congratulations to your daughter with the crying emoji. I
Yeah.
get it. They grow up so fast.
They do.
Morning from White Van Guy. Good morning to you. A lot of requests on a back in the day weekend. Brought to you by Sarda all Memorial Day weekend long. Leave us on and hear all the throwbacks from the 90s and early 2000s. We'll get those on for you. So no doubt there. Jake, how are you this morning?
I'm all right.
You know, I was thinking yesterday, I don't think you talked on the show once yesterday.
It did a couple times with me. Just like I'd look at him and be like, "What do you think?" You know, and he,
Yeah, I don't really remember what we talked about
I believe
yesterday.
you. I believe you.
but not much.
Yeah, I'm all right. I'm just super tired. I have
You
a
look
very
it.
busy weekend
Yeah.
coming up, so
I bet.
yeah,
You got a lot of inflatables?
a lot.
It's a big weekend.
Yeah.
Make that cheddar, Jake. Go get it.
Are they all
Yeah.
birthday parties? Anything unique?
I don't really know. A lot of birthday parties. We have 3 school events today.
Oh
So
my gosh.
yeah.
What schools are you at?
They're far away. My brother's at them now, so I don't really know. They're all obstacle courses.
Yeah, that makes sense for field day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There you go. I mean, that's good. I understand
Yeah,
that
it
makes you
is.
tired, but it's
It's
for
good.
the business.
It's a good problem.
Yes. I'd rather have that problem than no one wants to use our business.
So
Yeah.
like you just have to run out of here and meet up with him wherever he's at, right?
Yeah, I have to one that drop off an Alliance after work, and then we have to pick them up at 1, and then I have to drive another one to Ashland because Star's dad wants one. And then
Wait, Daddy David wants a
well, his friend wants one. So
for a
Gotcha.
party.
yeah, for our kid's birthday party.
Okay. Now, so again, it's not always for kid stuff, right?
No.
Don't you get someone? Am I making this up, or did you have one for like a class reunion or something?
Not a class
made
reunion.
that up.
We've done graduation parties. We've done like a college party.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah.
That's kind of cool. I could see college guys wanting to be like, yeah, bring down the obstacle course. Let's go. That's really cool. That's really cool.
Yeah.
What? Let me see. My school just had inflatables the last day of school yesterday. Were you at one yesterday?
We were not.
It wasn't Jake's company.
It was
Come on, whatever school that was.
That was not Superior. No.
Sam the Toe Man checking in. Everyone have a safe weekend.
Tiffany says her youngest son graduates 5th grade today, so she wants to say shout out to Anthony.
Everybody's done.
Yep.
All you parents now, your kids are all going to be at home with you every day now. You ready? Some of you love it. Some of you are like, damn it. Damn it. So get ready. I don't know what summer plans you have for these kids. Summer camps or just letting them sleep in all day.
Yard work.
The not daughter, I already know her plan.
Yeah.
Yeah. Sleep.
Yeah. Well, my daughter's getting that this week, and then she's done. She's gonna start working and like a lot.
Yeah, she said she wanted to take like all next week off after finals. Take that week off from work, not work at the restaurant, all that. I was like, you want to take a full week off of working your whole 2 days a week? Well, yes, my vacation's the only week I'll have to do nothing.
It's 2 days.
I was like, you work 2 days a week
for like what, 4 or 5 hours?
Yeah, the place doesn't even open till 4.
Well, that cuts into the social
like,
life.
I'm like, really? I just said, really? I was like, listen, I get it. Teenager, I get it. But it's not like you have a 5-day-a-week, 9-to-5 job. Then I could maybe hear your argument a little bit more. Can I have 1 week of summer where...
Yeah.
But when you work 2 days a week and it's afternoon and the restaurant closes at like 9, you're never there 10, 11, 12 o'clock at night, ever.
Right.
I'm like, I just give her the look. She's like, Christian, it's summer. It's like, I think you're going to be okay.
Yeah.
Couple
days.
You'll be all right. I think the other 5 days we have nothing to do. You might be able to hang out with your friends and boyfriend.
Yeah. I would agree.
Hell, I'd even say you could hang out with your boyfriend and friends before you go to work on those 2 days.
Yeah.
You get up before
maybe
noon.
even after because she gets home kind of early.
It's going to be interesting. She's been great. She's. I think the job has made her more responsible.
Right. No, I think it's good for
has.
them. Yeah, and they learn how they're supposed to talk to other people. And
Yeah, and I get it.
outside of your house.
I get the summer.
Yeah.
But I'm like, kids, as we get older, you're going to realize these summer, I have nothing. They go away forever.
Yeah.
Lauren and I and Jake, there is no like, well, we're done. See you guys in the fall.
Not at all. The
You know what
most
I mean?
we get is like my vacation's coming up. We get
Yeah.
a week.
Yeah. I'm pumped because I have 1 day off next week. I think that's fantastic.
Yeah.
I'm like, this is amazing. 3 days of no work.
And I didn't have to take a vacation
Right.
day.
That's what you'll look forward to.
Yep.
You'll have a new appreciation for like President's Day, depending on where you work.
Right.
If you're Jamie, you get 9,000 PTO days.
That's my sister. She works for Goodyear. She's got
Every holiday. It's a holiday.
every holiday. She could probably take every single Friday off during the year.
Yeah. 7:43. Christian, the Jimmy video from last night was hilarious.
It was actually. I was like, oh, put that poor boy to bed.
Out. He gave it one last gasp. He's like, out.
It's so
He
cute.
tried. He hadn't done that in a long time. But he didn't. He napped like with my mom during the morning. He didn't nap the rest of the day. He was playing like an animal. And it was dinner time.
Just you wait till he gives those
And he was
naps
just
up.
like,
Sucks.
yeah, it's gonna happen. Right now, though, he's doing a lot better. Like he slept. I shouldn't say it. He went to bed at we put him to bed at after that dinner. It was 7:30.
Yeah.
Woke up around midnight. So I put on Snow White. I was just a whim.
That'll put anybody to sleep.
He watched the damn thing.
Oh, come on, Jimmy.
He's sitting there. The dwarves came on. He was like, he went from laying with me watching it to
That's boring.
my 1-year-old son. He went from he'll lay with me when I'm trying to put him back to sleep. When I'll lay back down, try to get him asleep, put him back. And then I feel him moving because I'm falling asleep. And he's in between me and her. And then I put it on. He'll fall asleep. I'll put him back in bed. And I look over and I feel him moving. Next thing I know, he goes from laying. He's just sitting, Indian style almost, watching Snow White at midnight. I'm like, well, this was not what I intended.
Yeah.
Now we're just watching Snow White.
Next time, try Bambi.
I was like, man, I did what normally we watch Ice Age. That's usually our bonding movie.
I know, but
Let's
I
go
mean
back.
one that he's not going to want to watch.
Well, I figured Snow White would get the job done, to be honest with you. But I didn't count on the dwarves making him happy.
Yeah.
You saw Dopey.
They're cute, the dwarves are.
I forgot. I didn't realize, real quick, nothing to do with anything. Man, I forgot that at the beginning of that movie, that queen's go kill Snow White.
Yeah, my stepdaughter.
Bring back her heart in this box.
Yes.
So I know you killed her.
It's very aggressive. I know.
I'm swear to God, I was sitting.
Can you imagine if a movie came to the theaters today and they're like, the wicked stepmom?
It was I knew the queen wanted to stop Snow White because she was the fairest of them all.
Well, yeah, and she was upset.
It either blocked out of my head or I never quite realized it. That she told that dude to go stab and kill Snow White, and the dude had the knife.
Yeah.
I don't remember any of that as a kid.
Right. Disney movie murder.
And then bring back her heart in this box so I know you killed her.
Yeah, she should have technically gone to jail for attempted murder. But
I'm just saying, talk about something I missed as a kid. That now I'm like, wait, what? I did not honestly remember that scene.
Yeah.
They showed you the knife.
Yes.
He pulled it out.
Yes.
She was ready. She was accepting her fate, by the way. She did the old oh.
Yeah, she shielded her face
well,
just do it.
Yeah.
She didn't try and run. She didn't try and fight back.
Jesus, Snow White, fight for yourself. Anyway, I don't know. It just freaked me out last night at midnight when I was watching my son. I did not remember the order to kill Snow White.
Yeah, it was definitely there, though.
Any other movies I missed something bad in? Let me know.
I got to tell you something funny, too. My mother-in-law used to get videos from the library for her kids.
Uh-huh.
There's one movie in particular that she let them watch, and she should not have let them watch.
Texas Chainsaw Massacre?
No. Have you ever heard of a movie called Lady in Red?
No, but the song's
There's
fantastic.
some nudity. When she found out, she was like, oh, my God.
Do you remember the first time you watched a movie with your family? And maybe not a full-on sex scene, but there was something that was sexual.
Yeah,
and you
it was
were
super awkward. I
I
remember I was laying on the love seat. Tony's dad was on the couch. This is when we were dating. I was waiting on Tony to get home from work.
Yeah.
He was watching some movie on Cinemax.
Oh, there you go. Sorry.
It was 10 o'clock, 10:30 at night.
Could have stopped at Cinemax.
I know. Well, I ended up
Cinemax.
dozing off because Tony was doing a truck. I wasn't sure exactly what time he was going to get home. I ended up dozing off. But I woke up. He's dead asleep. And of course, Cinemax had turned into
Was it Friday night?
probably weekend.
They used
If
to have
I
a
was
thing
over there that
called-
late.
and yes, there's a reason I knew this as a teenager. It was called Friday Night After Dark. And that's when they put on their soft core
Yeah.
movies.
Well, let me tell you how awkward it is to be the first one to wake up and the other guy's sleeping, who's going to be your future father-in-law. And there's boom chicka wow wow happening on the TV. I'm trying to get out of the family room so quietly. Please don't wake up. Please don't wake up.
This is awful.
Yeah.
Where's the remote? I need
We
to find the
joke
remote.
about it now, but
Good Lord. Good Lord. The first movie I remember, it was Major League. With my family. We were all in the living room. We were watching. We were laughing. And at first, I remember my parents even discussing turning it off because of how much swearing was in it.
yeah.
It was a sports movie. And there's this scene where Tom Berenger hooks up with his ex-wife.
Oh, yeah.
And you don't see nudity.
I was like, really? What?
But he rips her dress off with his cleats and they're clearly moaning and kissing. And I remember hearing in the background, Jim.
Expressing their love physically.
They were expressing it physically. And they shouldn't have because she was married to someone else or dating someone else.
Oh.
She was the, you've
I
seen
didn't.
Major League.
I
right?
have, but I don't remember
Yeah,
that.
she was with the a-hole guy.
The player. There was a player. No. Who?
They
oh,
used to
man.
date. He was trying to get her back, but she was dating that snobby rich guy.
Oh.
Remember, he walked in her house,
Kind of.
didn't know she was dating anyone, and he was there.
Yeah. Did she work in a library?
She did.
Okay. It's all coming back
She
to me
did.
a little bit.
But I remember that. I remember like they were kissing, and her dress fell off, and I remember being like, I was like this, and I was kind of like looking back, like, what are they gonna do? Like,
Young Christian
what are
is
mom and
all
dad?
in.
It was a good time.
That's funny.
What was that first movie you watched with your parents when something came on and you were like, or your parents were like, uh-oh? Who remembers the movie? Mine was Major League. Yours was Skinamax. Yours was way worse.
Call now to win an official Q92 Stanley Cup.
You can win one right now. 330-450-9292. Just be caller number 10. Gonna hook you up with that Stanley Cup. Oh, what a great way to kick off summer. With the coolest cup, with the coolest logo on it. It's Q92.
Are you?
Met my wife on Bumble in 2017. Jake reminds me of the I Like Turtles kid for some reason. Good morning, random Swifty girl here. Good morning. Hope y'all have a great day. Thank you. Good morning from dental assistant Kayla. Have a great day. You have a great day, Kayla. Jake, back to your so you were on every dating app, which we've talked about. This isn't necessarily new.
Right.
I know, I realize but I'm just curious, why was Tinder one you were like, out of all of them, why was Tinder one you're like, you know what, I'm not doing that one? I'm curious why that one was the no.
Well, I think there's two real reasons. Reason one, I knew what Tinder was. I think I was looking for something more than just
A booty
Tinder.
call?
Yeah.
Right.
Were you ever just looking for that?
Not really. Like
Look at you.
something in my head.
So proud of
Like
you.
something in my head was like, that would be fun, but
yeah, it would.
but
It'd be fun if we could do it again.
Yeah,
But-
it would
More
be
than
fun.
once?
yeah, but like I just wanted a relationship. But another reason was I had an ex that was on Tinder,
Okay.
and I just didn't want her to know that like I was on there.
Like, what if you matched?
Yeah, like I don't think she would have matched with me, but she was also on for like different reasons. Like she would swipe and like make fun of guys. Like she would like, even like when she was in a relationship, like she would still be on it.
Wow.
Not to like
Wow. What did you just say?
I think we were dating and she was still on it, but she wasn't like actively like looking for anybody, but she was just like swiping and like make fun of people. Yeah,
Jake,
I mean that
Jake, do you know what color that flag is?
yeah, well,
Do you know how hard Christian's waving it right now?
Okay.
Yeah, I'm aware. Don't worry.
Is she still on it?
I have no idea. I haven't talked to her in years.
I think we should ask.
I haven't talked to her. That relationship lasted like maybe weeks.
Could you find
it
her?
wasn't
Oh, no,
She
really-
this isn't Star.
No.
Jesus Christ.
No,
I
he
was
said
like,
it was another relationship.
Yeah,
I
no.
was like, what are we doing here?
No.
All right. We're back. Music's back. Okay. All right. Ooh. I thought you were telling me Star's still on Bumble.
No.
I was like, this cannot be happening. My heart almost stopped.
No, if it was her, I would have been like, you need to bring her in again. I need to talk to her.
This is no good. Yeah, well, no, yeah. If rule of thumb, I think if the girl or guy you're dating is still on dating apps after you've been dating, I think there's a problem.
There is a problem.
Yeah. Now, sometimes you start dating someone, you're still on it. You went on a
But
couple
if
dates.
it's casual and
Yeah.
he's kind of dating other people too, then
Exactly.
that's fine.
But when you decide, hey, let's see where this goes. Let's
Then
date.
it's time to take the app off the phone
It's
for a
time
while.
to delete the app. Yeah. Thank God, man. I thought you were saying something.
No.
Okay, so you really weren't interested in just that.
Yeah,
He's a good
I wasn't
boy.
about that
What
one.
kind of success rate did you have with Farmers Only? All
Oh
jokes
no, I
aside,
had zero luck on any of those
were
except
there
for
a lot of hot girls on that?
not really. There was a lot of older women on those sites.
On which
Really?
one specifically?
Farmers Only, Plenty of Fish.
Okay, I get Plenty of Fish because that's Christian based too.
Yeah,
And I feel like once you get of a certain age, like you don't want to deal with all the Tinder chaos. Like you want something more serious.
I feel like Plenty of Fish started out faith-based.
Yeah, I'm
and
not
then it
sure.
kind of took a turn towards Methville. You know what I mean?
I don't know about Methville, but
Eh, eh, eh.
how would you know?
Maybe not meth.
How would you know?
That's one I didn't do. That's
Okay,
one I
then
never
double. How would you know?
did. It's just that one just kind of felt dirty. to
You
me.
also said this about eBay, so I don't know what your batting average is
Touche.
here.
Touche. My late great grandma was almost 80 years old with predominantly brown hair. Still, I'm praying I get those genes. Listen, I'm praying that my son has the hair traits from my fiance.
Mhm.
Her father, 59 years old. First of all, you'd never know it to look at him. You would never in a million years say you're 60 years old.
Right.
And absolute full head of hair. I mean, like even the hairline still.
Solid.
Yeah, it's not like back
like
a little bit.
A fortress of hair.
Thick as hell. Now it's salt and pepper, more salt now than pepper.
Yeah.
But I mean, the guy's 59, and I'm telling you, gorgeous head of hair,
Oh,
gorgeous hairline.
good for those guys.
I'm like,
I
come
mean,
on, Jimmy.
Tiffany over on Facebook said her ex-husband had gray at 19. He's 43 now and is full gray.
I had a friend started in his 20s, and by 30 he was
Yeah, that's
salt and
my
pepper.
Yeah, my friend Angela. She poor girl. She would be like, I have to go get my hair done like a couple days before your wedding, otherwise the silver's gonna show. I'm like, you have grays already? She's like, oh, I've been dyeing my hair every 4 weeks, like, for a while.
Well, all right, let's all be honest with ourselves right now. How old were you when you started realizing something was going gray? How old were you?
Or something was going in general.
Mine was around probably 40, 41, 68. So like around, yeah. But then after I got COVID,
Yeah.
Hey, Santa.
And I haven't found one yet.
And Lauren, look at her. She's 28. Nothing. Nothing.
I wish. I am 41 though.
Is it normal to have gray hairs at 34? I think it can happen anytime.
Yes, absolutely.
So we got 34 on the text line right now. Got my first gray when I got pregnant with my first at 19. Now 28, and every month I got to dye my. Q92, hello, who's this?
This is Cheryl,
Cheryl, where are you calling from?
North Canton. I had to turn my radio off.
Oh, you're fine. Well, Cheryl, congratulations. You're caller 10. You're the winner.
Oh, nice. Thank you.
You're
I
very
didn't buy
welcome.
one of those.
Oh, well, good thing because now you have one.
Yes, thank you.
You're very welcome. Cheryl, congratulations. You just scored yourself a Q92 Stanley Cup.
Awesome. Q92.
You didn't have to ask her. She knew what station she was listening to. It's Q92 coming up in the 8 o'clock hour. More throwbacks for your back in the day weekend brought to you by Sarta. All Memorial Day weekend long, plus free advice Friday. Who needs advice on something? Could be professional life, could be love life, could be family life, could be what to do this weekend, could be what to cook on the grill. It doesn't matter. Whatever it is that you might need advice on, Lauren and I are here to help you and give you sage advice.
Well, we'll try to anyways. And also a big shout out to Cam. Good morning, Cam, who's listening. I think he's still on his way to school. I don't know when their last day of school is, but good morning, buddy.
There you go, Cam. Right now, going out by request on it back in the day weekend. So let's hear some Neo, Miss Independent from the Year of the Gentleman album. I remember this one. It's Q92. These are great questions.
I know.
These are hard-hitting questions.
Our brains are so weird. Why are we?
There's a show on Prime called Upload where they put their brain on like a memory card and they live in like a sim-like life. What the hell? What? Another one. There's a same. Oh, what happened? My text line just went. There we go. Yeah, there's a show on Prime. I know. Listen, I haven't watched that yet. Never heard of that, but I'll look into it. That's interesting to me. Very interesting to me. Where we're going to go in the future with technology and will we be able to live forever? Would you want to?
I mean, as long as I'm not like super decrepit. I mean, they can kind of preserve or slow down the aging process.
Oh, you want to play whoa questions like whoa. Here's a question.
Okay.
If they invented it, all right? If they invented it, now listen, it is done. You can see for yourself. We can upload your brain, your consciousness. We can put it all on a computer. Then we can put you in whatever, and you can live forever. However they can do it, you can live forever.
Yeah, but if you're uploading me to a computer, am I going to have emotion?
So I say consciousness, all of it. They could find a way to if they could find a way. Would you had the option. Would you wait until you're like old and decrepit, or would you be like, you know what? Let's do it now in my 40s. I'm still very functional. Everything's good.
Yeah, but you could even push that to the 50s and try and give yourself some natural.
I'm just saying. Would you be like, you know what? I'm going to wait till I'm in my 90s and I'm close to death to do it, or would you be like, do it now?
Well, no, because when do they clone you? At the age you are when they clone you?
Listen, I'm asking some weird ass questions. I don't have any answers.
Well, I know, but that's fine. That's why.
I'm just saying,
why we're the show we are, because we always have weird questions,
crazy ass stuff. I'm just trying to figure out, if they invented that, you can live forever, start whenever.
Yeah.
Are you starting when you're old? Truly old, you know what I mean? Like old, or you'd be like, no, man, do it now. Someone says until the server crashes. That's true.
Oh my god.
Someone could hack you.
That's true. Is that like getting a cold or a flu
Someone
virus?
could hack you. I feel like we're all doing hallucinogenics right now. We're all just
that, but is that like your cold or flu?
Did we just drop LSD together? What?
Is that like your cold or flu?
What do you mean?
You just got some antivirus to get better? Like if you are a computer in the future and blah, 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 and you get hacked, is that like having the equivalent of having a cold or a flu and you've got to take antivirus to...
I think if you were a computer, I could hack you and make you do crimes. Make you murder people.
That's true.
Make you walk around, punch people in the face.
Somebody said without a brain, you can't have consciousness. I agree with that. So it could be really chaotic.
We don't know that though. It's crazy to think about.
And then what if we do
knows?
this and the people that are like not cloned yet realize that we're all trying to like self-destruct the world because we don't have consciousness? And then all of a sudden it becomes a battle of the humans versus the whatever.
Subhumans, the cyborgs.
Right. Yeah.
On TikTok, she has a question for us men, and men, as you hear this, I want you to text in your answer. See if we can help this girl on TikTok out.
Beautiful. I have a question for all the men. When you guys call women cute, what do you mean by that? Because some women get called hot or gorgeous or beautiful. I always get cute. What does that mean? Why?
That is her question.
I mean, I think it's a valid question. What does it mean?
I always, if I tell a girl she's cute, I to me that's a compliment. I'm almost probably flirting a little bit. Jake, I don't know, maybe you see it different?
No, I see it the same way. Yeah, it's a flirtatious.
Yeah, I would not tell a girl that I didn't feel was cute. She was cute.
I know, but I feel like when you say cute, you mean it oh, she's cute. She's not ugly. She's not pretty. She's not hot. You didn't say she was hot, so she's not hot.
No, but there is a
girl next door. Oh, that's cute.
That's my
take
thing.
it or leave it.
That's my thing. But to me, if I tell you I get it. I suppose you want to be called beautiful and sexy, and although some girls like being called sexy. Don't objectify me. But I'd like being called sexy if I was a woman.
You'd like being called sexy now.
I feel like you're damn right I am. Look at this ass. But To me personally, if I tell a girl she's cute, I believe you're cute. You're good. You're good looking. You're cute. I would never. That to me is not to each his own. But to me, that's not a throwaway compliment to me. If I tell you
to me, it's like a middle of the road compliment. Every girl wants to be told that she's hot, not cute.
I get it if I was like, oh, she's nice. That could be a little. Oh, she's okay. But I think cute to me is a compliment, and I'm probably flirting.
Yeah.
Not anymore, but I mean, I'm.
No, I know what you mean.
Probably flirting. Jake, same way, different way. Do you see it any different?
The only thing I just thought of is maybe when you call a girl cute, like you're like want to date her. If you call a girl like hot or sexy, maybe you want to do just the. Mm-hmm.
Oh, he used her.
Nice. I like it.
Yes! Yes!
Does that make sense?
Yes!
I don't know how to phrase it.
Yes!
That's what I'm kind of thinking.
Yes!
To me, again, people might see this different. I absolutely agree with you. Cute, you probably want to date more. Sexy, you probably want to more.
What about hot?
Hot, maybe a mixture of both.
So that's where you want to be. That's the compliment you want.
But I don't see cute as not a.
Cute, I think, is very like my dog is cute. Does that make sense?
A baby's cute.
A baby is cute. A toddler is cute.
Yeah.
Do you see what I'm saying?
No, I get it, and that's not the first time I've heard a girl say that.
Yeah.
But what the hell does that mean? You know what I mean? Someone text in, cute is better than hot. Hello, who's this?
Hi, this is Haley.
Haley, where are we calling from this morning?
I am currently driving to training, but I am in Chippewa.
Oh, Chippewa, I love it there this time of year. What was that? What was the first store credit card you ever got?
Oddly enough, it was a PetSmart in-store credit card because I would go and feed the cats that they shelter there.
Okay.
Your first credit card ever was, you said PetSmart?
Yeah, it was for PetSmart, and I was 17 at the time.
Did you max it out, or were you good with it?
No, I maxed it out.
Oh my gosh, that's so funny. Spoiled pets.
That's all right.
That's fine.
I maxed out the Best Buy card. Don't worry about it. All right, thank you for the call. Appreciate it. Pet supplies. That is fantastic. I said I wanted random.
That's about as random, I think, as it's going to get.
That's what you gave me. That's fantastic. Let's go back to the text line here. So the mall gave me like 5 credit cards in one day.
.com, and you can watch the show on Facebook, YouTube, and X.
.7 right here on today's Hit Music, Q92. Christian, Lauren, Jake here on your radio, streaming at Q92radio.com. And of course, you can watch along on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Hope you're having a great Friday morning. Heading towards a Memorial Day weekend. Let's go, everybody. The unofficial kickoff of summer. We're doing it with a back in the day weekend. Going on from now all the way through Monday night. Call in, text in. We'll play all your requests for throwbacks from the 90s and 2K. Powered by SARTA. Don't get sorta smart. Get smart. Everything you need to know at sartaonline.com/smart. Call now to make a request. Happy Memorial Day weekend from all of us here at Q92. Also this hour, another opportunity to win a Stanley Cup. The Q92 branded 40-ounce Stanley Cup, that is. When you hear that, cue to call, be caller number 10. Hook you up with that 9 o'clock hour. We got some Crackpots comedy tickets to give away. There's 2 shows tonight And we've got tickets to both of them. We're going to be giving those away in the 9 o'clock hour as well. Free Advice Friday coming up. I see one of the texts I'm going to get to, but some of you texted in the first movie you were watching with your family growing, your parents, where maybe something
got awkward.
A little awkward. Someone said Top Gun. Yeah, the Take My Breath Away scene.
Oh, yeah. But
now, it was all shadows. But yeah,
that was hot, though.
But if you're a kid.
True. If you're a kid and you don't really, I mean, they didn't show anything.
Yeah. But, I mean, they definitely showed,
I mean, it was a hot scene for sure, but.
They definitely showed some shadow kissing.
Shadow kissing.
Well, you saw, like, the tongues going in the mouths, but it was like shadows. You couldn't actually see, like,
It was silhouettes.
You couldn't see any boobies or anything.
No.
But, I mean, that was, that song, that was, you know what I mean? You guys remember it just from hearing this.
Yep.
Maverick, you bad boy.
So good.
We were watching Freddy versus Jason. Was there nudity in that movie?
I don't know, because I didn't like Freddy Krueger. I don't like any scary guys. Sorry.
I was scared of him, but then he became more like a comedy guy.
It was like one.
You just saw these
Freddy's
one-liners.
Coming for
Yeah,
you. Oh,
that part was scary.
Yeah.
The kids, that song.
And then I was like, bye.
Yeah.
Out.
3, 4, better lock your door.
Yeah. 5, 6.
What
was
your
that?
Crucifix.
Yes.
7, 8, better stay up late. 9, 10, never sleep again.
Yep.
Oh! Ghost and Pretty Woman. I was in middle school and wanted to be invisible during some scenes in that movie. Should not have watched them.
Yeah.
With my parents. They show boobies in Ghost?
I don't think that they show boobies, but it definitely is a little like.
Yeah. I don't remember a booby scene in Pretty Woman either.
I don't remember that either.
Howard Stern's Private Parts movie. That got awkward pretty fast. Yeah,
I'm sure.
Definitely, yeah.
Yeah.
Lethal Weapon 1 and 2. I was 10 years old. We were watching them together with my sister, 12, mom, and her new boyfriend, and there was a sex scene in it. Ugh. Mom's new boyfriend, too? That's not fun.
Yeah, that's awkward.
That's not good at all. My mom took me to see Titanic in theaters. I was 11.
Yeah, I could see that. The whole drama.
Hate me like one of your girls, Jack.
Yeah.
So I can drown you later. Unbelievable. All right, definitely seeing some requests for advice for a Free Advice Friday. We will get to those coming up. Right now at 8:11, it's Marky Mark. Don't forget the Funky Bunch in here. It's Good Vibrations, Q92.
Okay, so if you could either fire a coworker without them knowing it was you, or get a 30% raise, which one would you pick?
Ooh. Ooh.
Thought provoking, isn't it not?
Listen to that again.
Okay, so if you could either fire a coworker without them knowing it was you, or get a 30% raise, which one would you pick?
The conundrum for me is a 30% raise is a considerable raise.
Yeah, it's significant.
That is not a little that's the 30% raise.
I know.
So that's the only thing.
So it's like, does that offset the torture
Yeah.
that you get put through by that toxic person in the office?
I
don't know. It's like sanity, selfishness. Like, do I want my sanity or do I want to be selfish and take the money?
Selfish or petty?
Yeah.
Selfish or petty? Selfish or vengeful?
Yeah.
If it was less than 30, it'd be so easy for me.
It's 30.
I know, that's a good raise.
It is.
That's a noticeable raise on your check.
It is.
Ugh. God. Would I like to get someone fired without the knowing it was me? Yes. But a 30% hike in pay would be nice too.
What are you gonna do?
Conundrum. Tough.
I mean, think about it. Like, I've worked places where sometimes the most toxic person in the office makes literally the entire day a living hell for everybody on staff.
Yeah, no, yeah, I'm well aware.
So, I get it, like wanting that peace, that sanity.
Yeah. Yeah, getting rid of the cancer in the workspace.
Right. And like, to
But then
me,
again, I'm used to the
if
cancer.
you're financially set, like, it might be worth your sanity. Jake, what would you do?
I take the money.
See, I think I'm going to take the money too, but I'm pissed at myself. It's 30%. That's a good bump.
It is a good bump. It is a good bump, but there's no price tag on your mental health.
Or just the feeling knowing you took them out.
Like, I did it.
I got you.
You were the king of the office then at that point.
I got you. You're gone because of me, but shh. I'm taking the money, but I'm not happy about it. I wish there was a both.
I know. But
what do you take? What do you take? Money or the?
I'd want to say that I would do the right thing and I would.
To me, they're both right.
I know, but I feel like if that person's really like that bad for everybody in the office, like I feel like I would be like a champion for the team taking them out. I feel like I would want to do that, but I also don't trust myself that I wouldn't get greedy and be like, yeah, never. Well, we'll all deal with it, right? I'll buy you guys all lunch with my new raise.
Yeah. I hope you have an iridocyclitis day, Christian. Haha, kidding. But you need to play it. Well, I mean, it is one of the greatest memes of all time. One of the greatest spelling bees I've ever watched. Used to love the spelling bees. They still air them on ESPN?
I don't know.
Remember there was a girl that would like cover her mouth and like spell the word in her mouth before she would do it?
Well, I think that's
give her a word
smart.
and she'd
It's
be
like a test run. Yeah.
Like BLE. LCO. I loved it. I loved her. I was like, this is the greatest thing ever. This is great.
You're not wrong now that you say that. You really are good at the impersonation.
So good. And the one kid that thought he had the word right but didn't.
And then when they said that they're wrong, they would have this look of like,
no,
what?
But he was like, yes, I know this. I know this. And then he missed it.
And they would be like, I'm sorry, that's incorrect.
He was like that, and I felt bad because it really wasn't a cocky kid. It was a happy kid.
Like he was excited because he really thought he nailed it.
He wasn't like, ha ha. He was like, yes.
Yeah.
Like can I find it? I don't know I don't know what the hell you type in. Spelling bee.
Yeah,
kid thought he knew.
Right. What's that Google search look like?
I don't know. I go to YouTube. Spelling bee.
Were you ever in a spelling bee?
Kid. No, but I've said this over the time I've been on Q92. I know I've said this a million times. I wanted to be in it every year. Like I literally.
Well, then why weren't you?
I lost.
Oh, I see.
You did the
you
spelling bee in your class.
in your classroom, right?
I never won in my class.
Oh,
but I was like pumped when it was time every year, and I was like, this is it. I'm gonna do it.
Yeah,
I can do this. And I would get a little bit far. Like half the class would be sitting down because they're done. I'm like, oh man, never happened.
Yeah,
never happened.
I
always won it. Vince Tornacasa always won it.
Oh,
Vince, I hope you're doing well, you and your family. But damn you.
I believe it was Eri Hashimoto who always won in our class. I got pretty far in the classroom spelling bee, though. I was proud of that.
Oh, I think I found it. Hold on, let me wait for an ad, I'm sure. Hey, hello, Hertz. Okay. This kid, it's a famous clip on spelling. It's matter of fact, this clip alone, I don't know who posted this, 5.6 million views.
Okay.
So the kid comes up and he thinks he knows the word. And again, it's not out of arrogance. It's out of happiness.
Excitement.
Here's Jacob again.
Deep breath.
Kabara Goya.
Kabara Goya. I knew it. I totally knew it. Okay. Kabara Goya. CABARAGOYA. Kabara Goya. What?
Kabaragoya is spelled Kabaragoya.
What? Yeah, he lost.
That's what I'm saying. They're always surprised, like, you're wrong. Reread it.
It was a K, not a C. Poor kid.
Yeah.
Q92.
It's going to be a great day to get outside. Maybe some graduation festivities, maybe some lawn work. 78 degrees for the high. A lot of sunshine on the way. Overnight, clear and starry with a low near 58. I am Mark J. Weather. Have a great day.
They want $250K for a house in the hood of Alliance. Listen, I lived in Alliance, and I actually enjoyed living in Alliance.
There's some really nice areas out here.
I had a house in Alliance, and I thought it was very. I had no problems, no issues. I did find a Walgreens shopping cart in my yard one day when I came home from work. I will say that happened. Other than that, the apartment complex was pretty much quiet next to me. The older couple next to me on the other side, they were lovely. The car wash always gave me entertainment. You know what I mean?
You got to watch a music video get shot there.
I did see a rap music video get shot there. It was fantastic.
Right. You had a front row
I still
seat.
remember that.
Yeah.
They were on the hood. I was hearing the music, and that was not weird for me because a lot of people blast their music when they're cleaning their car out. So that wasn't odd to me. I've heard
I do that. I turn my car on it while I'm cleaning it.
I've heard country music, hip hop, hard rock. I've heard it all
when
I lived in that house in Alliance. But I just happened to get up because the bass was really thumping. I was like, oh. I looked up, and then I see, like, the girl and the guy, and they're dancing, and the guy's running around him with the camera. I was like, wow.
Did you then tape them taping the video?
No, I didn't. I should have.
Yes.
I should have. I saw a car wreck at that car wash.
Oh, boy.
That was fantastic.
What?
A couple. No, I'm not kidding. I watched this happen. A couple. I started to hear shouting. I got a couple minutes. I heard shouting. So I'm like, oh, well, my windows are open. Let's see what we can see.
Nosy Nancy over here.
So I look
speaking.
across the street, and I see a mother who got out of her car yelling at a couple that are in the car wash stall.
How did you know it was a mother?
Because I saw her. She got out of the car.
Does she just look like a mother, or she had a kid?
Totally like a mother.
Okay.
100% like a mother.
Okay.
She was yelling, and I heard things back and forth, but I couldn't. I made out a few F words, but I heard, I really couldn't tell what was happening. So then I watched him peel out of the car wash stall.
Okay.
Peel out. So much so that he went around the corner of the building, lost control of his car, and crashed into the brick wall of the car wash. But then, on top of that, then he backed up and drove off.
Oh, my gosh.
And I Music Q92. It is 8:22, 8 minutes away from a look at sports. Stanley Cup to give away, a Q92 branded Stanley Cup to give away, 40 ouncer coming up this hour.
It's the big boy.
Back in the day, a weekend brought to you by Sarda, going on from now all the way through Monday night. Be sure to have us on all weekend long while you're doing whatever it is you're doing to celebrate Memorial Day weekend. It is a free advice Friday. We're going to go number one. We're going to go relationship, and let's get to it. I recently left an ex who suffers from BPD, borderline personality disorder, because it was just too much. I still deeply care about her, and she's been trying to win me back, but I'm terrified to deal with the downside again. What do I do? That's deep.
That's a hard one. I mean,
especially you care about it. This isn't a situation, it sounds like, where there was cheating or situation. And listen, that's a lot to deal with.
Yeah, I feel like when somebody in the family or someone that you care about has a medical problem, it's like you take that on too. So I understand that.
Yeah.
And that is a lot.
And you took a step back because you said it was too much for you. So, and I understand you still care about her. She wants to win you back. Ugh. I mean, I don't know how you feel. But like, it's hard for you in a text to relay like years. I don't know how long you're with her. I don't know.
Yeah.
You know, were you guys living together? But all that. But I'm sure you still care about her. There's a lot, just because not everyone that breaks up wishes bad upon their exes.
No, sometimes it's completely like amicable, and you're like, gosh, we're really good friends, but probably not so good together.
You still want to see them flourish. You still want to see them do good things, have a good life, and you cheer for them. So I understand that. Man, if you don't know if you can deal with that downside again. I mean, you already know what it was. You had it. You lived it. Think you can handle going back to that?
Well, and I think it's bigger than that. Are they on medications? Are they receiving treatment for the personality disorder? Are they making every attempt to stay on their meds to make sure that they're making progress and kind of working through some, you know what I mean? Like, to me, that's a big deal too, because like I said, you do adopt kind of that care and that concern when someone is affected with something like that. And it makes it a whole lot more worse when you have someone who's super stubborn that doesn't want to make sure that it's treated appropriately.
They're not helping themselves.
Right. So like I'm lacking that information too. To me, that would be another, I guess, avenue that I would want to know more about. I think if they weren't helping themselves, that would be a different story for me. I think if they were, then I would, if I really loved them and cared about them, I would want to support them as much as I could to keep them on the path to, good mental health, physical health, things like that.
Texter said there's some great programs for BPD treatment. Maybe see if she's willing to try that.
Yeah, see? I mean, I know it's tough. And treatments for like BPD or anxiety or depression or, schizophrenia, even schizophrenia, things like that. It's not a one and done treatment. It's not like this is the treatment for it. Everybody's different. Sometimes it takes a combination of medications and therapies, and what works for one sometimes doesn't work for the other. So I know that it's like an adjustment period when you go to get help and you go to get treatment because you're feeling off or not right. Like it's hard to get to that point where you're on a med that's doing something for you in a positive way.
I think talking to someone professionally too can help.
Yes.
I get a little, and Jamie and I don't always agree on this. Sometimes I get a little, I bristle a little bit because of how much we're just like, take these pills.
I agree.
Pills. I'm going to put you on these pills. I'm going to put you on these. And it's a broad brush. I know these pills, they can help. They do help.
Sure.
They do help.
Yes.
So I'm not sitting here, but sometimes I think talking to a professional and really trying to figure some things out can be just as vital and just as important for your mental state, even your physical well-being. Sometimes I think some of these doctors, and again, I know I'm generalizing. I accept that. But I think sometimes we're so quick to be like, pills.
Christian, I will tell you this.
I'm not saying
no,
pills
I know
don't
that.
help.
I know that. As soon as, it's no secret. I've talked about it on the show before. As soon as our daughter passed away, when I had my first medical appointment, the first thing they asked me was, do you need some medication? That was the first thing they asked me.
In my opinion, why don't we talk it out? If we get to there, if we're having these discussions with our counselors and we decide through talking to me and you getting to know me and listening to me and me, if we decide at that point later down the road, hey, you know what? Let's keep talking, but I also want to do this as well and see how this affects you.
Yeah.
But sometimes I think we're just like, boom, boom.
Yes.
Pills.
But that was the first thing they asked me, not, are you guing as a family going to go and do bereavement counseling? Do you want a referral for something like that? First thing, do you need some medication?
See, that's the stuff that makes
How are you sleeping? How are you feeling during the day? Like I could have walked out of there probably with Ambien, an antidepressant. I probably could have gotten some Xanax. You know what I mean? Like,
absolutely.
And it's like, thank God I didn't choose to do that. I know that some people do need that. I 100% agree. But I had lost my dad very traumatically, like very quickly, very unexpectedly. And I took an antidepressant for, I don't know, a year or two after he died because I had a really hard time with it. And it was like, I knew what it did to me. It completely made me numb to emotion. And when I came off of it, I was a raging basket case. Like, it was like everything that I didn't deal with before the medication, I was now dealing with.
Yeah.
So I vowed that I wasn't going to do that. I needed to work through the emotion, but they offered it right away.
Yeah, I just feel like we can get there if we need to. And some people you need to.
Yeah.
Some situations you need to. But man, let's try to talk through some stuff first. Because sometimes, man, you get a good person, a good counselor, man. They could open up things and get you to figure out some things that you never would have figured out on your own. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It could be eye openers, brain openers, and just like, wow.
Well, and I think sometimes too, a combination of medication with therapy can really push it over the edge in terms of being able to manage whatever's going on.
And I'm not saying pills don't work, none of that stuff. I just think sometimes we are so quick to just throw pills at you.
Yeah, I would agree with you.
And I just sometimes just makes me go, ugh.
Yeah.
Free Advice Friday. Told you we were here ready to go. Who else needs some? Throw them at us. 330-269-9292. Text it. You can call 330-450-9292. Or you can even put comments on the live video feed on Facebook, YouTube, and on X. Sports coming up right now. It's Shuggy. It wasn't me. Back in the day weekend. Q92. Question for you guys. I actually stole this from a girl I know that posted this on her social media yesterday.
Okay.
And she wanted people's opinion. I thought it's interesting. The status is, you all know it's okay to date multiple people when you're single, right? Like, right?
Okay.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
You're single.
You are single. I mean, if you're not,
you can go on multiple dates. You don't have to be like, well, I went on one date with this guy, so I can't see anyone else.
No.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that either.
And people were arguing, saying, no, that's like, you're a jerk, you're a player. I'm like, I don't think so. If you're going on dates,
there's a difference.
You're single, you're going on dates.
I would hope that you would have that conversation if you decide to get into a committed relationship. At which point, then, no, going out with someone else would probably be frowned upon, like cheating.
Yeah. Yeah.
But if you are just meeting new people and trying to figure out where you want to land or who you want to date, I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. If you're single, you're going on dates. Like, now, if I look at it the other side. If I was a guy and I was like, oh, it's Susan, which likes to go on a date. She's like, yeah, just so you know, though, I'm dating other people. I'm single. I maybe contradictory. I would probably be like, she's going on dates all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might not be as interested.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit there and be like, can't believe her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that I'd be as interested.
Now
that's hypocritical. But I that's if I asked her, and we were just talking, and she was like, just so you know, I'm seeing other people right now. I'm single, trying to, I don't know. That might be a little turnoff to me, and I know that's hypocritical. Because the statement by itself, if you're single, can you go on multiple dates? I'm like, hell yeah, you can. You're single. You're not in a relationship.
No, I think the younger you are, the harder it is because you get kind of selfish, or like that's like you feel like it's a dig at you, like you're not interesting enough to be dated solo, or
maybe that's it. It's an ego hit. You take that as like a little ego hit, like,
right.
That's
what I'm saying. Like when I first met Tony, he was dating somebody else, and when I found that out, I was like, "Will you call me when that ends?"
Yeah, I'll see you when you're not dating that person,
right?
But dating and going on dates are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been seeing a guy for a while. Like, well, I'm like, okay. I don't have a problem with that. You're single. Go on date. How are you supposed to find who
the
you
right
be
one?
With? Yeah.
Right. That's true.
You can't just sit at home and decide I'm going to date you starting now.
Yeah.
You might go on a date with someone you liked and find out they were awful. That sucks.
Yeah.
You go on a date and you're like, well, this is terrible. Thank God I'm at Papa Bear's.
For that good cavatelli
meatball. Everything's going to be just
save
fine.
the evening.
Hey, this meatball almost makes your miserable personality worth hanging out with.
Right.
Jake, your thought?
I agree with it. I've never done it. I've never went on more than one date with more than one girl in a given
not
time
a
period.
Player. Yeah.
But I agree with it. Like, if it's not serious, then why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it bother you, though, if you
See? It would.
And that's why you probably have never done it to anybody else either, because you would hate it.
Yeah.
I'm the same way. And I realize that those two thoughts are hypocritical of each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be, if I asked a girl out and I guess I would appreciate that she told me that.
Yeah.
Because she's not hiding anything, but I think the male fragile ego in me, that would be a turnoff. And I hate that because I'm telling you I'm a hypocrite, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
This is a Q92 Sports Break with Christian Bigglesworth on Q92.
Cleveland Guardians beat the Mets yesterday 6-3 to get the 3-game sweep. They've now won 6 games in a row, and they are 33-17 on the season. Cleveland's off today before starting a road trip on the West Coast against the Angels tomorrow night. The Akron Rubber Ducks lost to Harrisburg last night 6-5. The Ducks are now 25-16 on the season. They'll play Harrisburg again tonight, 6:30 p.m. as first pitch. NBA playoffs last night. The Western Conference Finals, Game 1. The Mavs beat the Wolves. The Mavs go up 1-0 in that best-of-7 series. Game 2 of the Eastern Conference Finals is tonight between the Pacers and the Celtics, 8 o'clock on ESPN. Boston is up 1-0 in that series. NHL playoffs last night. Florida beat the Islanders to take a 1-0 series lead in the East Final. And Game 1 of the West Final between Edmonton and Dallas is tonight, 8:30 p.m. to watch the game on TNT. That's a look at sports right here on today's hit music, Q92. Lauren Jake here with you on a back in the day weekend, playing a request from the 90s 2K all weekend long, all through Monday night, as a matter of fact. So let us know what you guys want to hear from those TRL years, and we will get it on for you post show. Also got a Stanley Cup to give away this hour. That cue to call is getting closer and closer when you hear it. You caller number 10, we're going to hook you up with a beautiful big Stanley 40-ounce Q92 branded cup for you to take just in time for the summer. I was out with, where are we at? To the Rubber Ducks game. And our car was very hot when we got back. She was showing off how hot her Stanley was on the outside, but how cold her drink was on the inside.
See?
She was very proud of that thing.
Yeah.
That was the best thing I got for her for Christmas last year, Stanley.
Oh, for Jamie.
I got her a whole new desk for her office, got her a bunch of stuff. That was the one that gave her I saw the biggest kid smile. Pure, when you truly get a gift, you're like, oh.
Yeah, I do understand exactly the look you're talking about, because my daughter wasn't expecting one.
Yeah.
And I got her one for Christmas, and when she opened it, that was probably her best Christmas gift reaction.
I thought the desk was going to be the win.
Yeah.
And it was the Stanley. She did the same thing because it was kind of, I don't want to say a throw in last minute.
Isn't it amazing
Yeah.
how you think you like got it on lockdown and like then they get something silly? Even like I'll get Tony stuff and like then his mom or one of his siblings will get him a gift too, and he opens it and he's always like, and I'm like, what crap? Like,
Son of a bit.
what? Yeah.
No, I thought the desk. I thought, wow, a brand new desk for her office in the room. Like,
Yeah.
it's nice, real organized, everything.
Yeah, but she has to sit at it to work.
Fair.
So maybe that's why. But now she gets to sit at it and work with her Stanley.
No, she does.
You saved the day with that gift.
So yeah, that was a cool. I enjoyed that.
Yeah.
You love when you get someone a gift and you see you can see true.
You can tell they really love it.
Yeah. It always makes you feel like, yeah, I did that.
Yeah.
I did that. It's fantastic. Free Advice Friday is still going on. If anyone needs advice on anything, let us know. We're here to help you. I got an open house tomorrow. Anyone have advice on what I can do to get more people to show up?
I told you.
Like real advice?
Why is calling the ice cream man to park outside of your open house versus the neighbor's open house
have the money.
not a win?
I don't have the money to pay
How many
ice cream
people do
truck.
you think are going to come to this open house?
I'd take anybody.
It's only for open house people. Bake cookies. Told you.
My thing with that is you don't know they're there unless you come to the open house.
So?
How
Then you
can
know it's qualified buyers.
How can you get the most people to attend the open house?
Give away puppies.
Jesus. I'll tell you what.
Ask the Humane Society to come out and set up.
Adopt and buy a home.
Right.
I don't know. Jake, you got any advice?
No, I got nothing.
Okay. Appreciate it.
I've never
Coming in clutch
I've
today.
never done an open house or a thing, so I don't know.
Okay, but if you were in the market for a home, let's say you and Star are finally ready to settle down and buy your own place, like what would get you if you were looking at a listing online? Like what would be the turning point to like get you to go to an open house?
I would just go as many as I could, probably, honestly. So if it was for sale, I would just go to look at it.
See,
If it was like in our price range and stuff.
We only go to the ones we like that are interesting to us.
Right.
Size-wise, space-wise.
That maybe you like how the pictures look online.
Yeah. And I promise you this, our pictures are pretty damn legit. A little brightened. They lighten them a little bit.
It's okay.
They're pretty damn legit.
Yeah.
There's nothing I was like, that ain't us. You know what I mean? Because I've been to many houses where I walked in and go, now wait a damn minute. This is not.
Right.
And I'm so sick of cleaning the hell out of our house.
No, you know what I love is some realtors will use that panoramic like to get the whole room in the shot. And so you're like, God, this house looks huge.
So huge.
And then you go in and you're like, wah, wah.
Now look at that square footage.
Right.
You got to always scroll down and read that square footage, kids.
Do you know what I like a lot? My friend Justin does, shout out to Red Tail Aerial because they're amazing. He does drone work. But
We had a drone guy out.
Yeah, I like that better because I feel like it's an actual depiction and you can get a lay of the layout of the house.
Yeah, we had
because
that.
it's going room to room. Like, you know what I mean? Like how you would normally walk through a home.
Yeah.
I like that.
Well, I got it. So we'll see. Got one tomorrow.
Amy said lots of signs and balloons to get noticed and then maybe a free cookie sign. Costco chocolate chip cookies.
There's no Costco in Boardman.
Oh, get them up here before you go home then.
I don't want to drive 25 minutes there. Then that'll make my drive home like an hour
Tammy
and
said
10
ice
minutes.
cream is life, but maybe strippers outside.
Yeah.
I don't know. That's family friendly.
None of you are giving me real help right now. And I guess you get what you pay for. It's Free Advice Friday, but
Right.
no one has any real. I'm probably gonna go get the damn lemons after work. I'm not even lying.
You got to do the 9 lemons. Your mom is never wrong.
I'm probably gonna do it.
Do the 9 lemons. And I swear, Christian, if I find out you didn't bake some freaking cookies, I'm going to be really mad.
I gotta scrub the carpets tonight.
You owe me dinner because you know what? What's going to happen? You're going to make those cookies and you're going to get an offer this weekend. And if you get that, me and Mama Bigglesworth out to dinner for lemons and cookies. Yeah.
If not, I'm throwing lemons at everybody. Just chucking lemons. It's 8:42. Text request for a back in the day or weekend. Can we hear Mr. Brightside by the Killers? Yes, you can. It's Q92. Yeah. You have a crazy day at work?
You
Your
have-
craziest day at work?
You have no idea. I can top yours.
I'm sure.
I just feel bad, like, saying it because everything's fine, like, and this person's a really good person, but I would have to say, like, truly, everybody makes mistakes, but
Absolutely.
it was probably the day that the owner of our company got arrested, and I was in charge of PR and marketing.
Ah.
That was probably one of those days where I was like, oh, like,
Just like
yeah.
staring at the like empty press release with your computer, like,
How do I put this? Well, and then press started showing up at our
what to
business.
type?
So it was like we had to close and lock doors and no statements until we had a professionally drafted state. Like that was probably the and it was emotional too because I loved the guy. Like he was, he was a great person, made some mistakes. I mean, but yeah, that was.
Oh yeah, that would be.
That was probably my biggest. Oh my God! Day at work.
I was for real scared. I just wish I was given more detail.
Yeah.
I came in and my boss at the time, and he had a very serious look on his face.
Mm-hmm.
I knew immediately he was not playing.
Yeah.
He's like, hey, stay in here. Don't come out till I tell you. And my first thought was like, well, if I'm in here, I'm kind of trapped.
This kind of sounds like, this kind of sounds like when my sister told my parents she was pregnant. And I all I did was come down the stairs and my dad turned around and he was like, stop where you are, turn around, go back upstairs. We'll let you know when your ride's here. Like, because I was waiting for a friend to pick me up. I was like, okay.
Upstairs I go.
Right.
Jake, do you remember a craziest day at one of your jobs? Like it was just like, what you went home almost like, what was that?
I can't top yours, but when I was working at McDonald's, I got an ice cream cone thrown at me.
Are you serious?
Why was it someone like a customer or like a coworker?
No, it was a customer.
What were they mad about?
They ordered an ice cream cone and like a large fry with no salt. So we had to make the fries fresh, like as you do.
Was it my mom?
And then I gave her no. I can tell you it was not.
My mom always orders no salt for fresh fries.
I know who this lady is.
It irritates me.
Yeah. So I gave her the ice cream cone and I was like, go to the next window and we'll give you your fresh fries. But she ordered them together because she wanted to eat them together. But by the time we gave her fries, her ice cream cone was melting and she was mad about that. And I was like, well, that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone.
Wait. You said that's not my fault. Eat your ice cream cone?
Yeah. I didn't know if I said it was my fault, but I did say, well, if you would have ate it, it would have been melted. I think I did say that.
Okay. I can't see you being like, too bad, lady, eat it.
Well, I was, because she was already on my nerves because she was asking, are these fresh? And then I was like, yes. And she goes, no salt. And I was like, yeah, no salt. And then she said that there was salt on them, even though there wasn't.
But here's the thing about McDonald's. You guys salt it in like that big area. So even if you don't salt the fresh batch, tell me there's not salt still on the bottom. I mean,
yeah, exactly.
You're going to get some.
Exactly.
So did she hit you with it?
Yeah. So she gave me attitude and then I told her.
In the face?
92 Stanley Cup.
That is the cue to call. It's time to give away another Stanley Cup. Just give us a call right now, 330-450-9292. Caller 10. Going to hook you up right now. Forecast coming up from Mark Johnson, also on Q92.
You too.
Let me see here. Oh, quick shout out to Jake. I've been catching myself saying, "Kay, love you, bye," when leaving social situations.
Oh, I just giggled. Did you hear his high pitched little?
Yeah.
"Kay, love you, bye." Yeah. It happens every day around 9:55.
It does.
Got you today if you like. Blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy.
Hold on. He's turning on the mic for this one.
Sorry, what?
I'm just reading what it says. It says, blue-eyed country girl checking in. Jake seems like a clean guy. How did he meet Star?
I met Star on Bumble.
Bumble's the way to go if you're a guy, I'm telling you. That's the way to go. Because the girl has to initiate any correspondence.
So you know she's interested. That's real nice for you guys.
She's interested at least enough to say hello. Can you ruin that immediately? Sure you can. But I mean, at least you know she thought enough to at least say hello.
Right.
So I think Bumble's the way to go. If you're a guy and you're looking that route, and trust me, your boy has been on Bumble. Go with Bumble. I mean, Tinder's fine. Tinder works, but I feel like Bumble's better. If you're not to be all, but I think if you're actually looking for something, not just a little.
I gotcha.
I think Bumble is the better way to go.
Like if
Would
you're
you agree
looking-
or disagree?
I agree.
Like if you're looking for an
Yeah,
actual
I refuse.
relationship.
I was on all the dating apps, but I did refuse to get Tinder.
You never did.
I never did Tinder.
Wow.
Never.
And you were on everything.
You didn't even get in there just out of curiosity?
I was on Christian Mingle, but I was not on Tinder.
We'll get. Oh man, I hate.
It's a good old boy that you can take home to mom.
That's just interesting. Maybe we'll talk about that a little bit more. But I have to keep us on time, which I already haven't done. Thanks for the signal, Jake.
Well, you were asking him about his
God.
dating life.
Get us all in trouble. If heaven's really just space, and we all go to you know what I mean? Because some people think we were sent here from another planet, another universe.
Yeah, but I've never been like I came from outer space.
No, because that's not as glamorous as saying I was sent here by the Lord, whichever God you pray to. It's fine.
Right.
You know, I would think about stuff like, what if we really are? What if this is a simulation?
I don't know. I've never really
What
thought
if
about
we
it
are
like that before.
Sims?
I don't think it's that.
Is it that much crazier to think that than think that a man made us?
What do you think this
from
is
the
like?
clouds?
So, in essence, you think this is like a much bigger version of the Truman Show?
Vastly, yeah. I don't know. These things I don't know. I can't. The problem is none of us can really answer any of these questions until we die.
Right.
Like there's no one can come back to give us the answers. Like, yeah, no, it's this, or no, it's just this.
But there have been all those people that have had near-death experiences that say they see the Lord. You don't believe them?
You say that.
You don't believe them?
I'd like to speak personally to someone who's like, yeah, I saw this. You know what I mean? This is what I saw.
Yeah.
It's clouds. Everyone gets wings. Everyone's chilling. Everyone's groovy.
And Christian, that buffet doesn't exist.
My heaven, that would be my heaven. Just an endless buffet of all the foods I like. I don't know. It's just I think about weird things.
This is Anna.
Anna, where are you calling from this morning?
Canton.
Anna, congratulations. Your caller number 10 just won yourself a Stanley.
Yay!
Congratulations, Anna. What are you doing?
Thank you. I love Stanley. It's my favorite.
Oh, well, that's awesome. Well, now you have a really cool Q92 Stanley Cup. It's going to keep you cool all summer long. Just tell everybody your favorite station hooking you up.
Q92.
Hey, looks like we're living longer. How cool is this?
That's good news.
Hey, we're not going to die as quick.
Right.
Study published in The Lancet use cutting-edge modeling techniques to forecast disease burden, life expectancy, and population shifts for 200 countries through 2050.
Okay.
And it's a look at humanity's health on a global scale. And what they found is, in a disease study, an international consortium of experts projects that the average life expectancy is going to continue to climb in the coming decades. As a matter of fact, if anyone's going to have a baby in 2050, they can expect to live around 80 years on average. That is up from the global life expectancy right now that is 74. That's 6 more years of life.
Hold on a second. The average life expectancy is 74 years of age.
Yeah, globally, yeah.
Okay, globally.
Yeah.
So we're talking about other countries where there's lack of medical care and
If you want to get in the weeds, yeah.
Well, I mean, those are pretty tall weeds you need to consider when you're considering 74 is the global life expectancy.
Listen, just because we're a little closer to it.
What's the American life expectancy? You're gonna give me I'm past a midlife crisis if that's the case.
Let me see here. Now, this is from 2021. The United States life expectancy 76.33 years.
Okay, that's still not that much better, but I feel like
that's 2 more years than the world average.
I know. Well, I feel like with the evolvement of technology and what we know about nutrition.
I'm just saying the people born in 2050 are going to get 4 more years than us. Those are not the best years of your life. You're back in diapers. You're hunched over.
Hold on, in the 70s?
Huh?
That's not, no.
80 is going to be if you're born in 2050.
Okay, I promise you this. My mom is pushing 80 and she does not wear a diaper.
Well, some do. Some do. I'm just saying, like, those aren't the best years of your most quality years of your life.
Probably
what
not.
are those last 4 really worth?
I can't believe you just said that.
I'm saying, like, what?
Just write them off.
It was like, oh.
Take me at 72. I've heard that's when the decline starts.
I'm just saying. Those aren't the
Said no one ever.
Those are not the most quality years of your life. Physically, health-wise.
Yeah.
You wish you were 76 instead of 32?
If we're talking about 96, that's a different story. But I think at 76, you're still pretty active. I know 76 years old. My father-in-law is 76 years old.
Okay.
He works because he couldn't. He
Where does
didn't
he
want
work?
his Hartville Hardware.
What's he do?
He does shipping and receiving.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's not a door reader. He does physical labor. He cuts his own grass. He takes care of his own lawn. He takes care of a pool. He's 76 years old and he's got it.
Indeed. 2. Coming up on the 9 o'clock hour. 9 o'clock hour, by the way, we got some tickets. Crackpots Comedy Club, their comedian tonight. Forget his name, the sheet's not in front of me.
GW now.
He's going to be at Crackpots Comedy Club, a show at 7 and a show at 9. We got a 4-pack of tickets to both shows. We'll be giving those away in the 9 o'clock hour, plus playing more of your requests for a back in the day Memorial Day weekend going on from now all the way through Monday night. So be sure you're blasting Q92, like I said earlier. Whatever you're doing, it's Memorial Day weekend. You're taking the boat out. Maybe you're going a little camping. Take that smart speaker.
I would love to go camping,
Bluetooth
but
speaker.
anymore to go camping on Memorial Day weekend, you have to
months ahead of time.
Oh my!
Is that a big camping weekend?
Yes.
Okay.
Memorial Day weekends, 4th of July weekend, obviously. Labor Day, but even in between there, I mean, like all summer long is huge for camping. Plus, Halloween's really big for camping.
It is?
Yeah, they do decorate your site, and they have a Halloween costume contest. Yeah, it's a big deal.
Do they do haunted campsites?
Yeah,
that'd be kind of fun.
Mm-hmm.
Like they come up and scare you with chainsaws while you're sleeping at night.
Yeah, not really like that.
No,
no.
That'd be kind of cool though. I mean,
Sure.
you know it's happening. It's not a surprise.
Just takes one person. is not joshing around and you think he's kidding.
Well, I mean, I
wouldn't do that at the campground.
I wouldn't do that randomly on the like Memorial Day weekend. But if you came and you knew it was a haunted campsite, you'd be excited for that. I think that's a great idea. I don't know how someone hasn't done that yet. Probably someone has.
Maybe. I mean, if you know what you're
a
signing up for.
campsite, you sign a waiver.
Yep.
And you know that it's a haunted or scary campsite, and your Jason Voorhees is going to be in that forest somewhere. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Ghosts are going to.
I still think I'd opt out.
You're going to hear that while you're trying to sleep. Ooh, imagine that.
I would just crank my air conditioning so I don't have to hear it.
No, you don't even camp. You glamp. You're not even a camper. Jake, would you be scared if you heard a ooh?
Yeah, I would.
You know, we've done night hikes. That scares me. And it's not even, I guess it's because it's so dark. Like literally when you turn off your flashlight, it's like you can't even see your hand in front of your face. That's how dark it is.
That's pretty crazy.
It is crazy.
But I think my idea would make a lot of money.
You probably would.
I'm sure it's been done. There's no way.
Why don't you pitch that to like the Ohio Department of Natural Resources?
Said I would do that, terrorizing people in their tents. Absolutely. See?
And then somebody gets hurt.
But you know what you're going into.
I know.
Again, you don't do it on random camp night. It's haunted campsite night or fright camp.
What?
Fright camp.
Camp fright? That actually sounds better than fright camp.
Fright. Oh, that'd be awesome. Can you imagine? You hear like chains and like the ghost moans, and you see like Jason Voorhees, or you see Freddy Krueger walking around, or you see like the girl from The Ring crawling around the leaves. That's some good stuff right there.
Would you go?
No, but I don't like camping. I hate camping.
What if I gave you my camper for the weekend?
If I was glamping, I maybe for glamping, but not for camping. I find if you're true camping, I find that to be punishment. Just awful. Sleeping on sticks. Oh. But I mean, glamping, I totally understand people go glamping. Sit outside, drink beer, have a fire, cook food, and then go to your air-conditioned camper and go to sleep. I totally get that.
Yeah.
But just flat out true old school camping, no, sir. No, sir. It's Q92.
WDJQ, Alliance, Canton, Massillon. Happy Memorial Day week.
Listen.
Yeah, you got any tips for that?
That one's a really tough one. You're in a pickle. You're in a pickle. I've already helped you survive a helicopter crash, a car crash, and I've helped you survive an elevator crash. A parachute, I mean, it might be time to accept your fate. What I would do...
You really don't have it? Okay.
What I would do, and this is not going to be easy, depending on where you jumped out of the airplane, I would look for trees, okay? I would do research on what you can do to like make yourself go like a little bit like the Rocketeer, like go across.
Chest in the air, arms back.
You know what I mean? Look for a tree, and now you're going to have to time it perfect, and you're probably going to get a splinter.
You think?
You're going to want to...
You're going to get a tree branch up your rear end. You're going to be a human skewer.
Hey, it'll still stop you. So you're going to want to grab onto the tree as you hit it. You got to grab onto it, all right, in hopes that stops your momentum. And if you grab it correctly... You'll be stuck on the tree till someone comes to survive you. Now, you'll probably be bruised. I guarantee you'll feel it tomorrow. But then even if you fall down the tree, as you fall down, grab branches to break the momentum of your fall. All right? Now, if it's over water, doesn't open again, pencil. You know what I mean? But you might, the hit to the water could hurt.
What is wrong with you?
But that's what I would do. I would look to try to angle your body as you're falling, something with a tree to where you could try to grab on as you go by it to break that momentum. If nothing else, you might break the momentum and maybe be really hurt, but survive.
And your spine.
Sure. Sure. So there you go. So I asked Jake, you were out of the room. I go, Jake, have you ever woken up and seen a demon? He laughed and was like, no, never. I, too, have had dreams before. Many dreams in my life. I've never woke up and thought I saw a demon.
Yeah, me either.
Lauren, you ever see a demon?
No.
That's 0 for 3. Who the hell made this statement?
Where did the article come from?
There's no article.
Oh, it's just a statement.
Just says, if you've ever woken up unable to move and felt like there was someone or something in the room with you, you might have experienced sleep paralysis. This happens, blah, blah, blah. Then it goes on. Many people report feeling a presence in a room with them during sleep paralysis, with some even seeing figures that seem real. Studies have shown that a significant percentage of people experience these sensations. This phenomenon has been depicted in various forms of art, literature, sometimes being interpreted as encounters with ghosts or supernatural beings or demons.
Huh.
Who the hell's seen a demon? You ever have sleep paralysis? I have not.
I have not either.
Jake?
Luckily.
No.
I think that would be terrifying.
That would be more scary than a demon to me. If I woke up and I couldn't move,
Yeah.
that would be fear. What is happening? Well, I can't move anything.
That would be awful. Because I'd be thinking, what's
Come
wrong
on.
with me?
Come on. Has anyone ever seen a demon? Anyone ever wake up and see someone looking over them that wasn't? I mean, no.
Oh, I mean, that happens. But it's usually, you used to be like my kids, getting up in the middle of the night to let me know that they didn't feel good. And you'd open your eyes and you'd have a kid right there. And you're like,
son of a bitch. Don't do that. Don't you do that.
Oh, they got the talking to at one point because it scared the crap out of me the once. I'm like, you have to touch me. Like, I want you to take your hand and put it on my arm. You know what I mean? And then say, Mom,
physically wake me.
Don't stand there until I open my eyes.
Like the girl from the Ring movie.
Like a creepy weirdo.
Yeah, no, I get that. You know, you're afraid to wake your parents. Because I remember when I
You
would
don't want
try
to get
to
in
stay
trouble.
when I wanted to stay in my parents' room and it was storming.
Yeah.
I would do that. I would sit there and be like, stare at my dad like he's gonna be mad. He's gonna be mad. I'm scared, but he's gonna be mad when I wake him up. Someone texted in, my ex. That's not a demon.
I have one too on Facebook. Amy said her ex-husband.
Saw demons?
No, I think she
her ex-husband.
She saw him.
Text message. I used to wake up and see demons every day. That divorce was the best thing I ever bought. See, I think we're having fun. Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
What?
Never saw a demon, but tried chewing my arm off when I woke up as to try not to awake who was lying beside me.
Yeah, I don't
That's
know.
how it came in. I don't know if that was a bad talk to text. Look and tried to chew. I have sleep paralysis. It's so scary. You can hear everything. You can see things. Everything is going on around you, but you cannot move your body. You breathe deeply, and you're trying so hard to move, but you just can't. That's hell.
Oh my gosh, that would be. I feel so bad. Like, I feel for you. That would be absolutely terrifying.
Grande, we can't be friends right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. Good morning, everybody. We are now in the 9 o'clock hour of the morning show. Isn't that fun?
We're just zipping right along.
I love it.
I know, it gets us into that 3-day weekend quicker.
Let's do it. Let's do exactly that. So, good morning, everybody. Christian, Lauren, Jake, you. Thanks for having us on the radio. Streaming us at Q92radio.com. Or if you're watching on Facebook, YouTube, and X. Anyway, you are checking us out. Thank you for doing that. Coming up, we got Crackpot's comedy tickets this hour to give away a little later on, Lauren.
We do.
I don't know.
Oh, gotcha. Yeah, comedian GW now
Way to
is coming
pick
to
up on
crack.
that Yes, we do.
Comedian GW now. That Crackpots Comedy Club in Maslin. 2 shows, 7:30 and 9:15.
Oh, come on now. Night of comedy to kick off your Memorial Day weekend?
I can't think of anything better. You have to be able to go tonight, though.
Yeah. So when we tell you to reach out, don't do. Let's not play that. Oh, when is it?
Oh, it's tonight. Never mind.
No one said anything. Oh, but we did.
We did. It's tonight.
We did. Who's looking for a fun Friday evening?
Yeah, right?
Like, seriously.
Shout out really quick, because I know someone who is going to have a fun Friday evening. Speaking of, Stephanie, she says, tonight my son graduates from Harrison Central. Congratulations, Ian, and the rest of the class of 2024. And congratulations to you. Harrison Central. That's in Cadiz, Christian.
Is it now?
Yeah.
Harrison Central.
Yep.
Well, congratulations to all of you. All the grads. It's that time of year.
It is.
I mean, their old TV and the TV station Youngstown.
Yeah.
WKBN, they used to have a jingle they would play every year, and they would put like the top of the class of every school. They would wave at the camera.
Oh, they used to do that on Fox 8. Okay, yeah. I know what you're talking about with their cap and gown.
Yeah, and it would be like, you're the best of the class
Yeah.
this year. Time for cap and gown.
They don't do that anymore.
I don't know if they do. I don't think they do. It was a full-on commercial with like some dude saying it, and it was like a. Now I think they're just like, congrats. I mean, everybody, you'd watch, you'd be like, there's Niles, there's Mooney.
Yeah, it's cool.
Lauren Harding. They're all do the same thing. They're in their gown.
Yeah, and they're different colors.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Good times.
I think that's cute.
And the jingle, or I guess it's more of a song than a jingle, was fantastic.
Mm-hmm.
You're the best of the class this year. Anyone from Youngstown's like, yep, I know that one.
They usually do when you sing.
If you took it back, dude, you should bring it back, KBN. I'm just throwing that out there.
Wait, is that where Matt's going for his internship?
No, he's FMJ.
Oh, never mind. I was gonna we could ask him to ask them.
I mean, we could probably. I know some people. I could probably get a message to KBN. Hey, bring it back. Bring it back. That was a great commercial.
Mm-hmm.
We'll make up our own graduation song, and we'll film kids just waving.
We should, Christian. That would be so amazing. We have such good ideas.
We do.
Yeah.
The fun is just getting the ideas.
Yeah, and then we need some assistance to help us.
Let them float out into the atmosphere, and whatever happens.
They're like little idea atoms.
Yeah, that's a great idea. There it goes. Spy. Fantastic. 9:12. Someone wants to hear some 5 seconds of summer. She looks so perfect.
Yeah, it's Lucas on
Q92.
YouTube.
Lucas, let's go. It's for you, buddy. Back in the Day weekend brought to you by Sarda on Q92. Question for you guys. I actually stole this from a girl I know that posted this on her social media yesterday.
Okay.
And she wanted people's opinion. I thought it's interesting. The status is, you all know it's okay to date multiple people when you're single, right? Like, right?
Okay.
I kind of agree.
Yeah.
You're single.
You are single. I mean, if you're not,
you can go on multiple dates. You don't have to be like, well, I went on one date with this guy, so I can't see anyone else.
No.
I don't believe that.
No, I don't believe that either.
And people were arguing, saying, no, that's like, you're a jerk, you're a player. I'm like, I don't think so. If you're going on dates,
there's a difference.
You're single, you're going on dates.
I would hope that you would have that conversation if you decide to get into a committed relationship. At which point, then, no, going out with someone else would probably be frowned upon, like cheating.
Yeah.
But if you are just meeting new people and trying to figure out where you want to land or who you want to date, I think it's totally fine.
Yeah, I don't have a problem with that. If you're single, you're going on dates. Like, now, if I look at it the other side. If I was a guy and I was like, oh, it's Susan, would you like to go on a date? She's like, yeah, just so you know, though, I'm dating other people. I'm single. I maybe contradictory. I would probably be like, she's going on dates all the time.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, I might not be as interested.
Yeah.
But I couldn't sit there and be like, can't believe her.
Mm-hmm.
But I don't know that I'd be as interested.
Now
that's hypocritical. But I that's if I asked her, and we were just talking, and she was like, just so you know, I'm seeing other people right now. I'm single, trying to, I don't know. That might be a little turnoff to me, and I know that's hypocritical. Because the statement by itself, if you're single, can you go on multiple dates? I'm like, hell yeah, you can. You're single. You're not in a relationship.
No, I think the younger you are, the harder it is because you get kind of selfish or like that's like you feel like it's a dig at you, like you're not interesting enough to be dated solo or
Maybe that's it. It's an ego hit. You take that as like a little ego hit, like,
right. That's what I'm saying. Like when I first met Tony, he was dating somebody else. And when I found that out, I was like, will you call me when that ends?
Yeah. I'll see you when you're not dating that person.
Right.
But dating and going on dates are two different things.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like I've been seeing a guy for a while. Like, well, okay. I don't have a problem with that. You're single. Go on date. How are you supposed to find who
the
you want
right
to be
one?
with? Yeah.
Right. That's true.
You can't just sit at home and decide I'm going to date you starting now.
Yeah.
You might go on a date with someone you liked and find out they were awful. That sucks.
Yeah.
You go on a date and you're like, well, this is terrible. Thank God I'm at Papa Bear's.
For that good cavatelli
meatball. Everything's going to be just
save
fine.
the evening.
Hey, this meatball almost makes your miserable personality worth hanging out with.
Right.
Style. Jake, your thought?
I agree with it. I've never done it. I've never went on more than one date with more than one girl in a given
not
time
a
period.
Yeah.
But I agree with it. Like
You're
if it's not
nice-
serious, then why not?
Yeah.
Yeah. Would it bother you though if you
introduce?
See,
it would a little bit.
And that's why you probably have never done it to anybody else either, because you would hate it.
Yeah.
I'm the same way, and I realize that those two thoughts are hypocritical of each other.
Mm-hmm.
But I would be if I asked a girl out and I guess I would appreciate that she told me that.
Yeah.
Because she's not hiding anything, but I think the male fragile ego in me would be a turnoff.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate that because I'm telling you I'm a hypocrite, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Saw Tom Brady's ex-wife got pulled over yesterday. Did you see those pictures?
No, I didn't.
She got a little. It looked like she was crying.
What did she get pulled over for? Speeding?
I think a normal speeding down, anything crazy.
And she lost her mind? I mean, I probably
don't know,
would.
but
I'm going to be fair and say I'd probably cry too.
So, I don't have you. You've never cried at a traffic stop, have you?
I've never had a traffic stop
in your life. Wow, that's impressive. I went through a little phase in my 20s where I was caught speeding on 680 for all the Youngstown listeners. There's a spot on 680 where it goes from 65 to 50.
Yeah.
And the cops there, the Youngstown cops, almost more than the Stadies, they love that area. They sit there and patiently wait for anyone to go under 65.
Yeah.
I've been busted more than once when it goes from 65.
Well, it's probably a problem area. That's probably why they camp.
Yeah. Yeah, I went through quite a few. I always went with the pure politeness, sir, hoping that would always help. It never did. I got a nice compliment from a cop once, although he still gave me the ticket. He said
that was just a couple years ago, wasn't it? I think I remember this.
No, this was in Youngstown days.
Oh.
I've been pulled over here a bunch of times.
Yeah.
Speeding over here, as a matter of fact, too. But speeding's been my number one.
Really? Because you drive really slow compared to me.
Yeah, well,
Jake.
Jamie's the same way. Jamie flies, digs in and out of traffic. I'm like, we're all gonna die. But yeah, I've been caught speeding. I think it's where I speed, not when.
Yeah.
I pick the wrong places.
Yeah.
So, but I tried the whole polite thing, and it never got me out of a ticket. I never got out of one. I got a warning from a wildlife guy a while back.
Actually, I take that back. I was pulled over once, but I was 17. And it was only because I went a little bit left of center, later in the evening in Belden Village. And honestly, it was not a big deal. I mean, it was that I went left of center. I was dumb. I didn't go that far left of center, but in that area, I think they were worried that maybe I was a drunk driver.
Fair enough.
But I was taking a friend home, and my purse fell off my seat. So I reached down to grab it, and when I reached down, that's when I went left of center. So they pulled me over, and then he's like, "Where are you coming from?" I was like, "Dropping a friend off." I was terrified. And he's like, "Oh, what have you been doing tonight?" I'm like, "Watching Armageddon," because that's what we were doing.
Fair enough.
And he's like, "Okay." He's like, "Have you had anything to drink?" And I'm like, I think it was like Fanta. Like, I was so naive. He was like, okay. And I think he could tell I was
Fanta.
terrified. And he's
Squirt.
like,
I was drinking Squirt.
he's like, you keep blinking. And I'm like, well, to be fair, you have a flashlight in my face, and I fell asleep with my contacts in towards the end of the movie. Like, I was brutally honest with him. And he was like, okay. He's like, what made you go left of center? I'm like, my purse fell off the seat. I was just picking it up, and I took my eyes off the road. I'm so sorry. And he let me go. He was like, it's okay. He's like, it's fine. He's like, in this area, there's a lot of bars. It's after 11:30. I'm like, okay, my curfew's midnight, and I'm about to get in trouble for that because I gotta go.
I talked about this for a little bit ago. Lauren, not a fan of this. I understand. What do these scientists really know? What do these people in these rooms really know?
Yeah.
But according to metrics or whatever you want to do, again, Zeus, the dating site that I used back in the day, they found out things that will get you more responses when reaching out to women on this dating app. Listen to this. Messaging and complimenting a girl on her glasses, 39% more responses than normal. Complimenting her eyes, 11% more responses. And 13% if you compliment her tattoo. But glasses, your chances go up 39% that she writes back to you.
How in God's name would you come up with percentages like this? What did you
I don't know.
put out a national call? If you've got glasses and eyes,
You look at the, I guess.
and you online date, we
ass-
want to talk to you.
I assume that they can look at everything that gets a response. I imagine they can see everything that goes on in the world of Zeusk, I'm sorry. And that they see complimenting with glasses gets more responses. Maybe there's some, I don't know.
Why are they reading people's messages?
Because it's the internet. Everyone does it.
No, they should not be reading those. And Zeus, if it's private messaging and you're getting a compliment,
I don't know.
The only time that Zeus should be reading through those is with the FBI if there's a problem.
Please,
okay?
we're on Facebook. If you say steak, Longhorn shows up in your news feed 2 seconds later. You don't. I mean, if Facebook's allowed, I'm pretty sure Zeus is. And it even says, "Don't be afraid to be a little flirty." Listen to these words that will get you more responses. Man, I'm trying to help. 66% more responses by using the word adorable.
Here we go again.
42%, the word trouble. Oh, you're trouble. Girls like that. Ooh, stop
I know.
it,
They always
Darren.
giggle if you say, because you've got
Stop
this line.
it, Darren, enter.
Yeah, if people are like Canton, you're like, oh, you're trouble. And they do
Canton,
laugh. They
yeah.
always laugh.
Well, if a girl says Canton, she'll key your car. 26% more responses if you use the word crush. I've got a little crush on you.
That's better than adorable.
You think?
Yeah.
66%. Yeah.
This it goes back to our conversation last week about the difference between the terms hot and cute. Okay, adorable is something that I would say like to describe pictures of my children when they were little.
I got you.
When they
I
had
got
their
you.
Easter best on.
Everyone loves their Easter best. Swift anti-hero right here on today's hit music. It is Q92. You know, something you might want to do on a Memorial Day weekend, Lauren, is maybe get out and hit the links.
Yeah, absolutely.
It means golf.
I know.
No, say it.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
If you are an avid golfer or have somebody in your life that's an avid golfer, you might want to head over to our Facebook page right now because we have an awesome offer for you guys. You can get $5 off 18 holes of golf at Spring Valley Golf Course. And on that same post, we're going to be giving away a round of free golf. So you might want to head over there and enter to win.
I tell you guys all the time, there are so many reasons to follow Q92 on all of our social media platforms, whether that be Facebook, Instagram, X, YouTube. Not just because all the good content and interviews you can go back and watch, but like I said, a lot of times there's contests we do and giveaways we do that are strictly for our social media audience.
And this is one of them.
This is absolutely one of them. So if you're not following us on any of those, I'm telling you, you should do it now. It could literally pay off for you. Q92 Radio on Facebook, Q92 Radio on Instagram, at Q92 on X, and Q92 on YouTube. Jake and I love getting new YouTube subscribers. So head on over there and you can see it all, do it all, and you might just win. And also, whenever we have the You're Included type of contest, we always get finalists from social media, and we've had winners from social media of some of our big contests. So it behooves you, great word there, take it with you, to become a follower of us on all of our social media platforms. Again, don't forget it is a Memorial Day back in the day weekend brought to you by Sarda all weekend long, all the way through Monday night. We will be playing throwbacks from the 90s, 2K. Text us, call us, let us know what you want to hear. We'll get it on for you. It's the Chili Peppers right now. It's 9:31. It's Other Side on Q. I want to talk about pen pals for a second while we have a few minutes. I really do.
I know.
And I actually have heard of this before, but I never really stumbled and actually went to the webpage. And I'll tell you, it's very interesting. And it all somehow leads back to Jake.
Doesn't it, most of it?
Yeah, and it's always when you least expect it, too.
I know. When yesterday he just kind of busted something out of left field, and I'm like,
huh.
What'd you say?
So I forget if it was in my newsfeed for Facebook or Instagram or even X. I don't remember, but I saw like jailbabes.com. Now, when you hear that, you think porn. No.
No, it's not.
It is zero porn.
Yeah.
Not at all. What is jailbabes.com? Some of you right now are going, ooh, I know, pick me. Well, for those of you sitting in your chairs going, I have no earthly idea what the hell jailbabes is, because it sounds like porn, doesn't it?
It does.
You know what I mean? It's just when you say it.
Like role playing or something
like, were
weird
you on
and kinky.
jailbabes.com at work? I was.
Right. You're
It
fired.
is women in prison that are seeking pen pals.
Yeah.
And they're able to post pictures of themselves and descriptions and everything.
Yeah. It's odd.
You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
And they even break them down by age on this website where you can look for girls. The breakdown is 18 to 23. 24 to 26, that's an odd bracket. 27 to 29, 30, 32, 30, and it goes all the way up to 51 plus. So all these women are in jail, and they'd like someone to talk. Listen.
And like none of them are in jumpsuits or like striped
No,
outfits.
these
They're
are
in like
pictures from like your Facebook profile.
like before they hit the clink.
Yes. Yes. For instance, I just clicked on Summer. Her name is Summer. Love the description. Read this yesterday. I was like, well done. Hey, y'all, my name is Summer, but they call me Yummy Summy. Love, loyalty, and respect is what I live by. I'm a queen lioness, and I'll protect the ones I love. I'm a fun-loving, outdoorsy type of girl. I love to be adventurous and also enjoy being just laid back in a hammock. I love to be spontaneous, too, and just jump in the car and go, not knowing where we might end up, like prison. I'm sweeter than honey, but meaner than a yellow jacket. So if I sound like your kind of tea, hit me up. Looking forward to hearing from you. And it tells you her full name. It tells you even where she's incarcerated. This girl, let me see where she's at. Her earliest release date is March of 2026. She's born in 94. Tampa, Florida is where she's in jail. And it doesn't say what they're in jail for.
Okay, unless they say, because like I'm looking
Some
at
they
one
do.
now. This is Daphne from West Virginia.
Yeah.
And she says an assortment of schedule, 1 narcotics plus a few guns equals 121 months in federal prison. I strongly question their math, but whatever. Not only am
I like it.
Not only am I a genius entrepreneur and rowdy heroin addict, I'm a graffiti / new school artist with perfect teeth and bulletproof charisma. Try me. And she gets out in 2030. That's her earliest release date.
Okay.
She does have a high school diploma. She worked as airport staff prior to incarceration.
There you go.
And in prison, she has learned to be an artist, a muralist. She's learned to cook. She loves learning about plumbing and reading and writing. And you can actually email with her if you don't want to get out your quill pen and a piece of paper. So my point is, no, I, in my opinion, and everybody's entitled to their own, and this is not being me being uppity. If you want that profile, if you want to be on OnlyFans, then go be on OnlyFans. I don't care. My point is that when you're a teacher, when you're a doctor, when you're a first responder, to me, you're in positions where people are employing a ton of trust in you.
What if she's a really good cop?
Make a decision.
She might have saved lives for all we know.
That's great, and I commend her for that. But she also made a decision to take all of her clothes off and film highly inappropriate things in her police officer uniform.
I cannot defend that.
She has crossed the line.
I feel, it's funny, White Van Guy text, she would have had no issues if she wouldn't have used her issued uniform.
Actually, that's not true. It says in the article that they discovered the full account off of Instagram after they noticed that she had set up a paywall. So I think it was a double whammy. Like someone recognized her and maybe reported it, and then they started looking closer and discovered a whole lot more than probably they had bargained for. And this is not even saying like that she was suspended because of that. There were statements from like because of wearing her uniform in the videos.
Mm-hmm.
In the statements that were released from the city.
That was a mistake.
Yeah.
That was dumb.
It said that you're representing the city when you have a badge on. It's a bad look for the city. People look up to you. I mean, that was literally their...
Yeah. Did they say how much she was making?
It doesn't state any financial figures. No. But it does reference the Arizona teacher that made millions.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
So just
They
because...
threw it back to that one.
Yeah, like, remember her? And she
Right.
made a ton of money. So just because God blessed her doesn't mean she can't show it because she's a cop.
You guys, like seriously. Okay. So you're a cop. That's great. And you also are making porn at night and putting it on OnlyFans out there. But you're going to report to Teach Safety Town the next day. I just, to me...
Safety Town.
I'm just saying.
Safety Town just got a drop.
Stop blurring lines. Like when you take these positions, there is a certain level of respect and integrity that you should carry.
All right. All right. Listen, she did it. I can't defend wearing the Detroit police. You can't defend that. I got nothing for you on that.
Let me ask you a question, because someone just texted porn stars aren't bad people. I'm not saying that they are. But let me ask you a question. If your children are growing up and they came to you and you were like, that's my role model, is a porn star, what would you say as a parent?
Well, I'd say she's a cop first.
Would you be like, oh, I'll go get you an outfit?
Hey, what are your duties as a cop? Protect and serve.
Christian, you're disgusting.
the neighbor next to me that decided the week of to schedule her open house the exact same day, exact same time as mine.
Shut up.
Yeah.
Do you think that was like on purpose?
Yes.
Yep. I think so too. I 100% agree with you.
And it screwed both of us. So in screwing up yours and mine, you also screwed up yours. So
that's got to make you feel good though. At least there's
no, it didn't, because our open house didn't go well at all. So no, it didn't. It pissed me off. I'm like,
yeah.
And I was thinking to myself, like,
do you know this neighbor?
You know me. I don't know any of my neighbors.
Yeah. Okay.
Jamie does.
Jamie.
I don't.
Okay.
I could be standing right in front of her, and even if I knew who she was, I wouldn't know her name. I don't know any of my neighbors' names except for one. I don't care to. You know me. When I had my house in Alliance, I never talked to my neighbor.
Yeah.
If I saw him, how you doing? Hi. It was always pleasant.
Yeah.
But never would go out of my way, would never want to go over and say, hey, what's going on? I'm Christian. I'm your neighbor.
Mm-hmm.
So no, and this one I don't know at all. I do know our places have the exact same square footage. They listed theirs almost $100,000 more than ours.
Oh, well, that was good for you.
They already dropped it down. And we put ours on the market, and they saw our open house, and literally 2 days later scheduled theirs for the exact same day, the exact same time.
See, what I would have done if I found out about that,
pretty crappy.
I would have canceled our open house, moved it to a different day, and made sure that it was like stated in the description, $100,000 less.
Well, we found some people went to both.
Yeah.
And they told us that their person was already saying, we're looking at the price again.
Okay, but that's $100,000. That is.
They already came down 30.
That's ridiculous. I'm sorry.
Yeah. So I just thought that was I don't know if it's because they thought maybe our price was so much cheaper that was a shot at them. And that was their like receipt. Well, we'll do our open
No,
house
that is what your real estate agent is for, to do comps and to price it
Yeah.
appropriately.
Yeah.
Obviously, their real estate agent sucks.
And their real estate agent asked mine if we could like why don't we team up and do this together?
No.
And ours said no.
Yeah.
No, that's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Why would I do that?
Good for her.
I love her.
Oh, I
She's
know.
awesome. But yeah, that was my rage. So now we're waiting to see if she does it again because we have another one.
What are you going to do if they do?
Well, nothing I can do. What can I do? I can't keep moving around.
I know, but you need to sell this condo, which is really nice, by the way. So
I
if
know.
anybody is looking to move to the Mahoning County area, Christian's got a deal for you.
Telling you, Foreman Township, Canfield School District.
I'm trying to do what I can over here for you.
But I can't keep shifting.
No, I know.
I just I don't know why you would even want,
dude,
to put your. I'm serious. I'm trying to see where it made sense for that.
Ask the ice cream truck to come to your open house, so it pulls all the people away from hers. Do it! I dare you! It'd be so amazing.
The Kona ice truck.
Yeah, why not?
Just park in front of my condo.
Yeah,
I
think it'd be great.
But I'm trying to seriously, from their point of view, why would you schedule for the same time
I'll
as
come if
someone
you bring
else?
Kona.
Does that make any business sense to me?
No.
I'm trying to honestly.
Yeah, because it's a competitive listing that's cheaper than yours.
Yeah, by a lot.
Yeah.
I'm trying to. I don't know. So we'll see. I'll keep you guys posted. But I have rage with my neighbor that I don't know. Wouldn't know her if I know it's a woman. But I wouldn't know her if she walked in front of me right now. That's how little I pay. It is amazing, folks, how oblivious I can be in life.
Residents in Mahoning County, if you want Kona ice on Sunday, text the station. We'll send you the address.
I'm not getting Kona ice. Well, my mom had
You should.
My mom had some great advice.
What'd she say?
She was like, you know what you need to do? Put lemons on the table. I go, Mom, if no one comes, it won't matter if there's lemons on the table.
And make cookies,
That's what
remember?
she said. I go, all right, but what if no one shows up? Yeah, but cookies. I was like, I don't think anyone's coming just for cookies.
I'm just saying, if you want to get them there, Kona's the way to go, man.
Listen, I'm dropping enough money.
Bring the Kona ice truck and don't pay for everybody. Just put the Kona ice truck out front.
Anyway.
Be like, if you want more, there's cookies and lemons inside.
Yes, we also got lemons and cookies. I don't know what to tell you guys. There's a fireworks show in a minute. I don't know. Wait, the clowns are here.
And then you're in the
God's sake.
backyard with like a popper. Bing!
And those snaps you throw at the sidewalk.
Yeah.
Snap. Ooh, that's crazy. By the house. Oh, God. Rage room. still should watch Roadhouse. Someone wants to know. Hold on. Does Jake get scared of thunderstorms? Jake, your thoughts on thunderstorms?
I kind of like thunderstorms. I'll go out and watch them.
If you saw a funnel cloud, have you ever seen one?
Not really. Not up close.
I'm gonna not lie and say I've seen one. It didn't touch down, but I saw it the rotation. I've never been more scared of my life.
I would sit there for a minute, but then I would go.
Okay.
Take shelter.
We all know I went from being absolutely petrified to just enamored now. Like I'm like Jake, I'd be outside.
Yeah.
Even with the sirens going off, trying to see something.
Now, to be fair, would I be just as scared now? I don't know, because I was younger. I was a teenager because it was. I remember my dad pointing it out. My dad's been gone 22 years. Yeah, 22 years.
My dad taught me a lot about how to like judge weather just by looking like what to look for. So I'm grateful he taught me that. So I kind of, I'm not gonna say I'm gonna kind of expert, but there's things I can tell and look.
I get nervous when it gets still.
Yeah, that is a sign.
Or like if the skies.
What do you think he means?
I get it now.
Break
I didn't
it
know
in
what
if
you were
know what I
talking
mean.
about. Well, like I and then I was like, wait a second, he's asking about the song lyrics.
Let's put some miles on the truck if you know what I mean.
Yeah, maybe they like Sunday drives.
Let's go for a long drive. I hope he's not leasing because he's going to go for his mile. Quarter a mile.
Yeah.
I'm sure he bought it.
Yeah. I would hope.
Yeah. No. Get it. Hey, speaking of jokes, you could probably hear some slightly better ones.
Slightly.
All right, maybe greatly better ones. That's not even really a word.
No, that was really poor grammatics.
Tonight at Crackpots in Massillon. Lauren, what do we got for the people right now?
We have got 2 4-packs of tickets to tonight's show. Listen, this is tonight, 7:30 and 9:15.
Kill the music, so everyone just hear you.
This is tonight, 7:30 and 9:15 at Crackpots Comedy Club in Massillon. If you and 3 of your friends would like to go to the show
tonight.
It's
tonight.
Give us a call.
330-450-9292. If you can go tonight, call us up. I'll bet we still talk to somebody. When is it?
Oh, never mind.
Oh, can't go tonight.
Guess what? Christian.
What?
It's tonight.
Tonight. Call us right now.
Oh, that was a good song.
Yeah, I can't remember what it was from.
Backstreet Boys. Wasn't it?
No, I think it's a musical or something.
No. There's one tonight by Backstreet. We've got to, or no, it was New Kids on the Block. We're going to play that.
Just making stuff up.
No, I promise.
I think that was Oreo Speedwagon.
No. New Kids on the Block tonight. Guarantee you.
All right.
See if it's in the system. That'd be good to play right now. So they remember that this is
right.
Tonight.
Q92. We'll see. Great doctor. Love. Fun thing. He's from Canfield.
Mm-hmm.
Married a Jackson girl.
Get out of town.
You know what I love about our sister station, AM 1310 WDPN?
That it smacks. I mean, it's so
Man,
good.
You go to pee sometimes. You leave this studio. You have to walk by the WDPN studio to come back to our studio.
Yes.
You know, shout out to Rex in the morning.
Sexy Rexy.
Clint, our newsman, our buddy.
Absolutely.
Does the news every day and calls high school football here on the station. But, man, you'll come back from the bathroom and you'll hear an absolute banger coming out of that studio.
It could be Billy Joel. It could be Madonna. It could be Michael Bolton. I mean, I've heard come out of that. I've heard the Fievel song somewhere out there.
Whoa, somewhere out there.
Yeah.
Tremendous song.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
that's a great song.
Yeah.
That was a sad movie at times.
Oh, my gosh.
American Tail.
That might be the first time as a child that I knew what depression was.
Kid lost his family.
I know. And then you were worried about losing yours. It made you a paranoid child.
Like, oh, damn. Oh, find your family, Feifel. Oh, and then that song wasn't exactly the happiest song either.
No.
Oh, underneath the same blue sky. Oh, my God. had like a list of things you don't realize you do. All right. Is complimenting hair so yeah, happy birthday to her. 60 years young. So I've told this story too. I watched a DJ get his ass lit up at my friend's wedding. And I know the girl I've known her forever. She is not the one to mess with. She is one of the nicest, most loving people in the world, unless you cross her.
That's my sister-in-law. She'll go right for you.
They specifically told the DJ, you do not play the chicken dance at our wedding. Now, they're paying you.
And then they hear that.
Bro decided he was going to play the chicken dance, and she chose violence.
Yeah.
And I watched him in the hallway getting eviscerated. And
Good.
And I was just like, I want to be like,
she's a paying client.
No, I agree. You paid. If
yes.
you went through that list, you planned it. This is her wedding.
Right. This wasn't like house music. This was she sought you out and gave you instructions, and you did not follow them.
You a check.
Correct.
Yeah. No, I did not blame her at all.
Yeah.
When I tell you, I thought that man was going to tear up.
Good. Maybe he learned his lesson.
And I wanted to go up to him like, bro, I could have told you she's not the one. She's not the one to decide you're going to make an executive decision.
Yeah.
I'll bet he followed rules the rest of his DJ career.
Yeah.
Because I remember I walked out the hallway to go pee, and I was like,
See, and I would have been mean, but I'm more like that person that kind of like just, I hate to say it, I can be passive aggressive when I'm upset.
There was no beating. No, she's not the girl who beats around the bush.
My sister-in-law could have made him give her a full refund after her verbal tongue lashing.
I think she hit him with a folding chair. And finally,
it's like WWE.
Saturday we went out. We took the kids swimming at his grandfather's.
Oh, that's
Jamie's,
fine.
her father's. We went over there and we swam.
Yeah.
Did that. Then, unfortunately, we tried to eat food afterwards. And I had 2 consecutive awful ordering experiences.
So, like, you DoorDash?
Where I went. No, we tried to go. It was, first of all, it was weird to begin with. Watch the time. Okay. It was weird to begin with because I suggested after swimming, hey, why don't we all just go get someone little? I don't want to go to like an expensive sit-down.
Right.
Somewhere, I don't care if it's fast food or just a place that's quick, not that expensive. Let's just grab a bite while we're out. I was like, yeah. And then somehow we end up going to Mexican, which if you know me at all, you know I can't stand Mexican food.
I love it.
As far Mexican food as I go is Chipotle. So the whole time we're driving, I'm like, if this was my idea,
And it got hijacked.
And somehow we're going to a place where everyone knows I won't like any of the food. But I'm thinking there's got to be something, right? Got to be something.
No.
Maybe they have an American menu or some stuff. I know Don Poncho's has actually an awesome American menu.
Yeah, their fries are so good.
Burger, fry, the grilled cheese. It's awesome. This place did not.
Okay.
So I decided, I was thinking, okay, I like Chipotle. What if I get a burrito? And I'm just very specific to the man. And I say, I just want steak and rice.
Yeah, simple.
Seems like, okay, that might work.
Right?
That might work. I didn't take into account that I was in an authentic Mexican restaurant. So I explained this to the gentleman, and he nodded many times.
I got it.
I said, just, burrito, just steak and rice. You don't want this. I don't want that. You don't want this. I don't want that. Do you want this? I don't want that. I thought I just said I wanted just steak and rice. In my head, I said this. I'm like, I thought I made this pretty clear.
I was going to say, did you say this to the waiter?
I said
because that
steak,
doesn't sound like
and he just kept questioning other things that, like, I said I didn't want on it.
Right.
And I spent
He was making sure.
a good couple minutes going, no, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice. Do you want tomatoes? Just steak and rice. Do you want this? Just steak and rice. And somehow that wasn't working. So it comes out.
And it wasn't steak and rice.
First of all, my own fault. I probably expected to see something looking like a Chipotle burrito. And it came out like this very loosely wrapped, I guess, burrito, if you will. Now, first of all, there was cheese on the side and cheese drizzled on the top. I have no idea where the cheese came into the picture. After I spent 10 minutes saying, just steak and rice. Just steak and rice.
Well, but they love to garnish with their queso.
Just steak and rice.
And most people would appreciate that. Queso
I
drizzle.
looked at that and I felt bad because the girls both looked at me like, oh no. And I looked at my plate. I looked at them. I looked back at my plate. I just thought, here we go. Scrape off the cheese. My poor fiance was trying to, oh no, we can fit. I'm like, it's fine. Please sit down. Please sit down. Because she's starting to get up, coming over to my plate. Like, please sit down. I love you. Please sit down. Let's not make a scene in the damn Mexican restaurant. I'm the picky eater.
Yeah, but
Q92. We're about done.
We are.
We are about done.
Successful Friday heading into a long weekend for everybody.
Everybody, enjoy your long weekend and celebrate Memorial Day. Enjoy the throwbacks on a back in the day weekend. Brought to you by our friends at SARTA from now all the way through Monday night. We will not be here Monday. Obviously, no one's working Monday.
Correct.
So,
I wouldn't say no one.
Well, some people will be working on Monday, but we will not be here. We will all be back on Tuesday morning. So with that said, and we still have one more 4-pack for Crackpots.
Yeah, if anybody wants to go, give us a call.
Call us right now, 330-450-9292. We'll hook you up with a 4-pack of tickets for the 9 o'clock show tonight.
Yeah, it's 9:15 tonight at Crackpots in Massland.
You're free? You want something fun to do? We got you. Give us a call right now. Nicolina is in here next. Then Keller this afternoon, then Ryan at night. And then enjoy the throwbacks.
Yes.
Keep the requests coming, by the way. Great job, everybody. Jake, anything for the good people before we leave for Memorial Day weekend?
Love you, bye.
There you go. He loves you. Bye. It's Jagged Edge. Where the party at? It's Q92.